adapted to the new meta.
Yeah.
Because there is a patch though before
Yeah, it
tournament
is.
began. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 3 days before the tournament started,
Yeah.
for the play-ins, I think like it's a very huge patch and also changing so much stuff here. But there you go. There you go. It's going to be the drafting situation here for the Philippines versus Indonesia for the first game of this Best of 3 series.
Yeah, Silencer first pick though, with the Brute Mother ban, X Assassin ban, Indonesia again with the Clock, also along with Lina. A really strong performance Lina from Mikoto yesterday.
Yeah, it is. It is crazy. It's not like very strong. It's just crazy and wild coming from side of Mikoto. It's worth to be banned here. So it's still being picked, and it's still a combo with the Whitemon that actually using the Clockwork previously as well. So I think like with the Whitemon that using the Clockwork along with the Lina that is gonna be used by Mikoto, it's just a huge thing.
This is the fans from Indonesia, I think. A lot of fans here waiting for Indonesia to be played. And Tiny second pick. Oh, a lot of love there.
Oh my god. The patch. It's just like respecting Dremochel previously because
Yeah.
we know that actually it's one of the comfort hero from Dremochel. But you know what? Instead of actually like taking off the patch, they might be taking care of maybe the Mars coming from the Womi because Womi playing with the Mars is just a huge situation.
2 games in a row, right?
2 games in a row, and
Yeah.
he is performing really well with that particular Mars.
Yeah, a really good combination along with Dark Pillow also from Jokam
Yeah,
yesterday.
it is.
Yes. A really strong team fight potential coming in. This is Indonesia team, they are ready for the draft though.
Yeah. So let's see here. With all of the things that they are preparing, are they going to be trying to respecting that one well from the side of Philippines?
They're
after
betting
the nod?
over Sniper and Natural Prophet already. They don't want to face any range hero. Especially Natural Prophet that have a really huge farm potential. Not particularly strong hero in the late game though, but Natural Prophet is a really strong hero, particularly in farm. In terms of farming. Oh, that's Dremochel and also Pok. The emoticon, I think.
Oh.
Dremochel fans there.
So you're supporting by Indonesia? All of you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually also there will be also Dremochel haters here.
Okay.
Dremochel
Who
is one
it?
player that has a lot of haters actually.
Okay. How about Rusman? Is Rusman the haters or the lovers of the Dremochel?
I don't know.
Okay, but
Mars, yeah.
Mars is the one that being respected here directly to the side of Indonesia. Womi with the Mars is just like so crazy, so it's understandable if they're banning over that one. While Mirana is being picked by Indonesia after having that ban over the Phantom Assassin. I think like it's very good. Like Jokam plus Whitemon with a very good combo with the Clockwork along with the arrow coming from Mirana. I think like it's super crazy now.
Yeah, it really is. Mirana again right now for Indonesia. A lot of combination here for the arrow. Maybe they need another setup after that. But Philippines have to pick 2 hero first before Indonesia get another chance to pick their 4th pick of the draft, right?
So with this kind of hero that is they are practicing, like Tiny is still a flexible pick here, but the Silencer actually it's like a stopper combo to the side of team Indonesia. But I do feel like with the Lina, with that Light Strike Array and also the Dragon Slave actually going to be helping so much in the early game. But Slug is the one that's being picked here.
A really hard hero to deal with though. Especially it's especially good against Mirana. A lot of chain stun potential from Indonesia. It's really tricky though to do it against Lark.
10 seconds.
Okay.
Especially with the Dark Pack Strong Dispel, right?
5 seconds.
All right, one more pick here for the side of Team Philippines. With this kind of movement, if they are not able to actually having a combo here from the side of Team Indonesia, the Essence Save and also the pounds coming from the side of Slark, along with the Shadow Dance as well, it's just going to be very hard. Okay, Womi, don't pick Enigma, please. Oh, that is right. Enigma is still available, though. Don't pick Enigma, please.
I don't think he will though.
Okay.
Or maybe.
A Skyrat Mage is already been done here by the side of Team Philippines. Oh, what are you supporting for? What are you guys rooting for? Is it Indonesia or Philippines?
Philippines. They say
Okay.
Philippines.
UK?
Okay.
Philippines, okay.
10
We need ED. Yeah. Who did Mochel? We need Mochel. Yeah. Just
Okay.
replace Mochel with in your dream already.
Oh, whoa. That is a heavy talks right there. I'm not
And
going to join it.
Bloodseeker, a really good one against, especially Shark though.
It is. Okay, Silencer. Tiny, along with Clark and Skyrat Mage. They already have this good setup here with the Mystic Flare along with Toss Avalanche that can be brought by the side of Tiny. But it means that they still needed possibly either an off lane or maybe the mid lane here. Because the Tiny is still very flexible, but Lycan is the one
Yeah.
that's being eliminated
Maybe-
by the side of Philippines.
A possibility of
10
Tiny mid lane right now. This is Philippines people.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the jersey there.
Radiant's retaining back.
Hello! Mabuhay!
Yeah.
Well, right now, Tide Hunter is the one that's being eliminated here from the side of Indonesia.
Yeah, if they have a lot of strong dispel, the combination arrow actually doesn't work that well.
5 seconds.
You cannot deal a lot of chain stun against Titan Hunter Kraken Shell, right?
Dire team back.
The thing is, right now, they're trying to eliminate any kind of lane, but
Yeah.
also Indonesia needed one.
Yeah, both of them actually.
Both of them. And a Beastmaster as well that is being eliminated by the side of Philippines, but Enigma once again is still there though. But Yuri say that he is not
10
allowed to pick the
seconds
Enigma.
remaining.
They don't want.
It's actually kind of decent this season, even though they have Silencer on their side.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of decent with the Eidolons actually. Doesn't have really not a lot of AoE damage to create the Eidolon early in the laning stage. It's pretty decent one. Axe actually the one getting banned right now from Indonesia.
Cool.
So Philippines will have to pick first.
All right, this is interesting. Axe is also like being banned right now.
A strong dispel hero like LC is actually pretty decent though. Especially you have the combination against Mystic Flare from Skyward Mage.
Oh, it is.
It's
It
a
is.
really good countermeasure against the arrow combination, a dispel
5
hero.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
Legion Commander is just gonna be very good here from the side of Philippines, and it's only 9-second reserve time. Who is actually they are gonna be picking
Dire
for this
team.
one? And
But
it's
oh.
Undying.
It's Undying offlane, or maybe, possibly Silencer offlane, but it's supposed to be Undying.
I think it's gonna be Undying here, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna be a very good one going against this kind of hero coming from the side of Indonesia.
Especially against Lina and Mirana, right?
That's the thing, but
both of them,
Thompson.
yeah,
10
both of them actually have a
seconds
decent attack speed to hit the Tombstone. Pretty much
Oh.
okay, though.
5 seconds.
So last pick
remaining.
from Indonesia
One last pick.
for the offlane, I think. Womi's
Yeah,
hero.
Womi's hero. So far, we know that actually Womi only play Mars inside of the main stage.
Yeah,
Of
they only have
this
played
one.
2 times though.
Yeah, they only played 2 games so far. So I think like we still don't know what kind of hero that they are gonna be trying, but the reserve time is still like 1.5 minutes. So I think like they're still gonna be discussing what kind of hero that they're gonna be trying to pick for this and how they're gonna be trying to actually try to counter the movement. Because with the tiny Skyrat Mage, remember, even with the Mystic Layer, I do feel like the Skyrat Mage will be able to help so much to give the kill.
Yeah.
Especially for the Slurk. If the Slurk able to get a lot of agility right there, it's just going to be very heavy to the side of Indonesia because, to be honest, they are very, very squishy, just like a Lina along with the Mirana.
Oh. So the last pick here, they still have a lot of reserve time actually. 1 more minute until the last pick. Still thinking about it, or maybe they already know but doesn't want to pick it until the last minutes, maybe.
All right. One last pick here from the side of Indonesia. Well,
Pangodier is still available though. Kinda decent, kinda.
what if it's another kind of hero that is still going to be able to stealing over a Leshrac maybe? If they want to try to go for that one, for the elf lane?
Lashrak offlane is pretty decent, but I don't see a lot of play. Lashrak play coming from Romy. Even from the pubs, even from the team before. So I don't know if that will happen. Maybe Pangolir is fine.
Oh, Pango is nice actually. Yeah, you mentioned it. I think like Pango is just going to be super good, especially for the silencer.
But Marcy,
Choose
So
your
who is
hero.
going for the off lane? Is
Marcy
it going to be
off
Clockwood?
Marcy offlane, yeah. It's gonna be Marcy offlane, Bloodseeker carry, and Lina will be played by Mikoto as a mid lane.
Huh, it's a 4 CC that can be given. by the side of Team Indonesia.
Yeah,
Well,
nice combination with the arrow also. There is a chance
Yeah.
for the rebound arrow combination, maybe. Something like this post arrow combination also possible.
oh. And also like from the side of Team Philippines, I do feel like with the silencer along with the, it's like an instant and a burst kind of situation right here coming from the side of Philippines with the Tiny, with the Sky, and maybe like a sustainability that can be brought by the side of Undying, along with the silencer that can stop maybe the movement coming from Indonesia. But once again, Lina in the laning phase going against Tiny, I think like it's still gonna be a huge success for the Lina for actually playing so much to
Yeah.
go against that one.
Especially if you have a good setup for the rotation coming from Mirana. Maybe like check array with the arrow combination. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, but it's possible though.
So yeah,
So
let's
this
see
is gonna
what is
be
actually.
fourth position Mirana, I think, and fifth position Clockwork going for Whitemon.
Oh. Let's see what is actually gonna happen inside of the game. Is it gonna be the game for the Philippines or Indonesia? Don't forget to cheer for your favorite team in the comment section. Also in the venue, where's your voice for this match? It's gonna be the first game between Indonesia versus Philippines. We will just jump into the game. I am Velajev and also Anonym, the one who's gonna be accompanying you guys for this first game.
Yeah, let's get into the game number 1, the best of the series here for Indonesia against Philippines. Still have the second game, possibly a third game though. This is a really, really tough game for both of the team though.
All right. The potential of early situation. I mean, like with the Clockwork, Lina, Mirana, Marcy, I think like the four of them is just like going really well for the early situation, even for the first blood moment. I think like for the bounty from the side of Philippines, need to be careful over the movement
Yeah.
because
There is a lot of setup though for the hero
That's the thing.
in the
that's
early
thing.
stage.
But the Undying with the, I mean like with the DK that can be brought by the Undying, it's just gonna be like maybe a little bit trouble for Indonesia.
Yeah,
But it's not going to be like having so much on the
They're-
hand of the movement here from Indonesia itself.
they're
Like,
already setting up some vision though. Try to
Yeah.
contest the drones. 38 more seconds still for the bounty to spawn. But they're just watching.
30 seconds to battle.
well, let's see actually with the rebound and everything that they have, they will be having something else. But the thing like the Buttrey Assault coming from the Clockwork, I think like it's pretty enough to give so much advantage here. And
Yeah.
the DK that has already been taken by the hand of this Undying is actually already giving so much hope for the Philippine side. But yeah, the bounty. I think it's gonna be contested, but
The
Whitemon.
battle begins.
Whitemon. He's not gonna be forcing it, he's not.
You know, from the left side actually also being taken by Joel. I mean, not Aris. Also with Lewis, Dimochel, and Kasi. 3 bounty for Philippines sides already.
Oh my god.
Only 1 for Indonesia. Fine. Only the early stage of the game though, with the bounty still on advantage coming from Philippines.
So yeah, right now we're in the for the early situation. They're not playing quite that aggressively. I thought that they were gonna be like playing really aggressive with the dropping that they have, but they're pretty much respecting the movement that can be brought by Philippines. That's why they tried so hard to actually not being too aggressive over that one. Well, for Mikoto, I think like Mikoto will be having a hard job here because like if he's able to actually securing Lewis and maybe even try to poke the damage towards that one, it's gonna be like super good for the side of Indonesia.
Yeah.
But if Tiny is the one that having the control over the mid lane, it's not gonna be good because we see that actually the 2D9 coming from Tiny is just like giving so much pressure to the side of Indonesia as
Yeah,
well.
you need to be careful though.
It is.
Either one of those mid lane heroes actually having the potential to snowballing into the late game. Womi taking a lot of damage. One more hit, Akashi getting the first blood onto Womi, and they will go onto Watmon. Doesn't have any leap yet. The second kill come to Grims. Already 2-0 for the Philippine side. Really bad.
It
Really
is
bad early stages though for Indonesia,
It is.
especially in the bottom lane.
And it's given to the Slar.
Yeah, already have an SN shift, so that's too permanent ability, I think.
I think so. We did that kind of movement, even the first blood that is given to the side of the Slark. It's just like very huge movement here. And the damage that is given from the Skyrat mage, I think like it's pretty huge. And Womi, because he's a melee one, I think like the range coming from the side of Skyward Mage is just like pretty much enough to stop a lot of movement coming from the side of Team Indonesia and Wumi.
I kind of worry to fight against Shark though. What an early advantage coming from him.
And he's
really,
level
a
2.
really perfect start already. The pound doesn't even connect to Womi. Finally, Akashi still having a really great lane into the bottom lane. Already Akashi with 3D9 against Womi.
Okay, so Womi, I don't think like Womi will be having a quite good time here, and Whitemon with the Mirana, I think like they really need a proper setup for that one. I think like for these early stages, I mean the laning phase situation, Akashi will be having like so much advantage with the D9, with the even the confidence level coming from the side of Akashi is just like going really great because he knows that actually he is having a lot of advantage at this moment. He's having a really good farm, the 3 difference inside of the last hit, but a balance in the mid lane, Mikoto. They want to actually winning in the laning situation from all of the lanes. That's why from the side, oh, Skyward Mage.
One more hit, Whitemon got the kill, got the revenge kill under the bottom lane. A really important one actually.
But there's no experience that is shared to the side of Womi.
Yeah.
That is the saddest part. Previously when they are getting the 2 kills, it was shared with Sky along with the Slark, so the progress can be like faster from both of the sides. But from this one, it's only like Mirana, Whitemon. I don't think Whitemon will be very important with the Starfall along with the arrow later, or maybe even the leap. But at this point, we need more coming from Womi. So it's a hard job to be done because it's a different kind of concept coming from the side of the Mars along with the Marcy that is being used by Womi right now. Despite it's still want to pick up the player coming from the side of Philippines.
Wow, Womi already being bounced again, but the dispose is there. Akashi also being taken a lot of damage, didn't have any bounce left. The blip is there, the Starfall is there. Akashi will be taken down, I think. And Whitemon again is the one taking the kill.
I think like if Whitemon is the one that being fat over the kills and everything, they really need to be careful from the side of Philippines into the late game because, you know, from the Aganin setter from Mirana is actually going to be very helpful for the side
Pretty
of
decent
team.
early advantage also with the fast early boost. Maybe you have a lot of resources to keep fighting out of the lane with a lot of healing stuff with the mango also already. It will help a lot for Womi though.
It is. And maybe later for the late game with the Aganin that can be made by the side of Mirana, it's going to be a very good one. And I don't feel like if they're having a really good setup once again, and Jocam, but on the other hand, we're seeing Womi.
After the first 2 kills comes into Philippines in the bottom lane, suddenly Womi and Whitemon here already reverse the situation. They got 3 kills onto the hero in the bottom lane already. That one goes onto Womi, right? So he already got one. A really important kill coming from Womi though.
Yeah. Well, Mikoto, again, Mikoto is just like really doing great with that last hit that has been done by Mikoto. Everyone call him the Mr. Winning Lane. Because he is mostly like 85%, if I'm not mistaken, that he is always winning his laning phase. And he's doing it to the side of Lewis right now. Despite Lewis still doing a very good performance with the Valence and also the toss that actually clearing the creep here.
Yeah.
And I think like right now from the other lane to the top lane, we are seeing it actually from the side of this Undying. This Undying is actually denying so much that it's not really stopping the presence coming.
Oh, the toss back onto Mikoto. He's taking a lot of damage onto the tower. Fortunately, it's not enough though.
There is no other mana coming from the side of this Tiny. If he's having one mango that it can be helped to the side of this silencer, it's going to be very good. But the invisibility is the one that will take it. But the Laguna is there and Grips. One last hit right there. It will be given to the side of Mikoto.
Really nice kill though. Marcy still can survive this, I think. With the Akashi keep hitting onto him. Whitemon just helping Lina, just securing her runes. It's fine though, he doesn't get any runes for Lina. But Whitemon getting the invasion and a kill onto Skyward Mage.
Okay. But right now the vision, I must say that actually the vision that is given by the side of Team Indonesia and also Philippines is just like kind of lacking. But Akashi.
A really low range rebound after the nerf. Yeah, for Marcy there.
It is. But again, without any kind of vision, I don't think like from the side of Indonesia and also like Philippines will be having a very good things here. The record player actually gonna be helping for that one, but I do feel like right now the Bloodseeker remote shell right here using the Bloodseeker really needs to have the movement. Even the rupture helps. It's gonna be very helpful for the war later. Well, for the side of White.
The Starfall coming in. Star cannot go there. The Wetmon just taking a lot of damage also, but he's fine. They have still a really decent kill potential coming on. This is level 5 Slug, doesn't have any Shadow Dance yet.
Yeah.
So he just be really scared out there. The chance rebound onto the arrow. A really good kill potential coming from Indonesia right now.
Yeah, but I don't think like
Rocket Flare just trying to spot someone into the bottom lane.
that's why they try to hide as much as they can right here and try to sequence
Yeah.
the position coming from the side of Whitemon. But it's a really good poke damage that is given by the side of Greens towards that one. But Mikoto, last like where and regeneration is being battled right there. Mikoto will be trying to maybe initiate something because Jokem is already there.
But the assault is already coming on, and Mikoto the toss back. Jokem
The arrow
taking
is
a lot of damage from
under
the tower, so
attack.
he has to be careful.
Yeah. Actually, the arrow is not connected to the side of Team Philippines. That's why it's quite hard from Whitemon along with Jokem to try to pick up somebody for that one. Well, Mikoto is getting the regeneration, so it might be a chance for the side of Team Philippines or even Indonesia. From the side of Indonesia, actually, to try to go against the Philippines movement.
Yeah, they try to rotate some more into the top lane though. They try to find Duel. This Undying is pretty much alone. The Rapture coming out of the remote shell. The Blood Rite is also there. The Pretty Assault and also with the Power Cock arrow. They want to focus at the Thompson for the Thompson will be being taken care of, but the Starfall from Whitemon doesn't have enough damage actually to take down the well.
Oh my god, they don't have any other situation, but look at that one. The Abundant Thoughts will be done, and Whitemon will be down in the hand of this tiny Lewis. And it's 2 men down from the side of Indonesia, while Mikoto, he's focusing over the objective. The fortification is already been used here by the side of Team Philippines. I think like from the side of Mikoto, I mean like they're not really like committing together. There is just like 2 movement coming from the support from Indonesia. And the one that they're trying to do is actually going for the Undying that is actually very free right now. But
Yeah, they don't expect the backup to be that fast though. We've been actually are also using the smokes there.
yeah.
So they don't expecting a fight. They just expecting some small pick off out of the Undying and they get away, trying to roam some more, but they are ready there on the top lane.
Yeah. Well, I think like for the side of Team Indonesia, they're quite playing a slower tempo, which I worry for because the heroes that they're having is actually back again a very early situation. Despite they're having a really good late game moment here, maybe with the Bloodseeker even coming from the Lina. And plus from the side of this Tiny, they're actually already giving so much damage to the side of the Indonesia and that doing a really good performance. Well, the Slug is also like very free with 4,500 net worth on his hand.
Yeah, pretty decent amount though. Indonesia have a really good matchup though against Slug. Pretty decent. The arrow connect onto Akasi, but he has the Dark Pack. He's taking a lot of damage, but the Shadow Dance there, just use it to get away.
The setup is not coming really well here from the side of Indonesia.
Because the Dark Pack
and
really
he
hard
is,
though.
He is just like able to run away from that moment, but I think like it's forcing so much here from the side of Philippines to do something on their movement, and I think like they will try to do something with 2-man smoke here with a Mystic Flare along with Toss and Avalanche from the side of Team Philippines.
You're trying to scout some ancient camp also. They really want to know if there is a stack there.
Oh,
But Whitemon, the smoke is broken, but he is behind the tree. Whitemon will be taken down in one combination in the Toss Avalanche combo. The stun from Lina, the Laguna Blade will try to take down Skyward Mate. The hook shot doesn't even connect Tiny, unfortunately for the camp.
Yeah.
He cannot find the big counter kill there.
But it's still a very good exchange. It's support versus support, and I think like both of them still try to maybe try to get something in the early situation to maybe giving a lead on their sound, and maybe try to catch up over the items. But the global silence.
Look at the replay.
the global science that is being used before, I think like it's just like creating so much problem to the side of Team Indonesia because they are having like quite a hard time to do something over the time.
Yeah, the regeneration just denied by Whitemon there. Doesn't want language to get out for the region.
Well, we see that actually for
Burn.
the timing here. I think like if he's having the blink dagger later to try to initiate to the side of Team Indonesia, it's gonna be harder because like every chance is possible from them. They are gonna be able to maybe even seek for the kill to the side of Lina maybe because Lina.
Look at the top though. They try to move there. 3 men from Indonesia coming in. The smoke is already broken. They really want this Undying, the Raptor, along with the Tombstone. They just want to try to go for the Tombstone first maybe. It's kind of hard to face off the Tombstone though because taking a lot of damage. But the Raptor damage is also onto Jewel.
Yeah.
The
I think
Tombstone and also the Flash Golem is kind of hard for now, at least without the BKB coming from Indonesia to deal with it.
That's why they don't want to force the war, you know?
Yeah.
That's why they try to disengage after they know that actually they are not going to be able to actually get something over that one. And I think like the Lina that is still very safe over the movement that is being done. I think like it's still going to be a very wise options from the side of Indonesia. Well, from Indonesia, I think like with the Maelstrom that is going to the side of the BKB, I think the BKB will be the momentum here from the side of Team Indonesia.
I think so.
It's a-
Especially from Lina from the early
Yeah,
game though.
yeah, I do agree. If it's Lina, I think like progressing to the BKB as well, like the same kind of concept here with the Blood Seeker here, because
Yes.
that's what they need. That's what they need.
The movement coming from Gears and
They are so aggressive,
yeah, they're so aggressive. They're trying to find something with the smoke also.
and it's only
And behind
Whitemon.
Whitemon, yeah. They scout the courier though. They spots Whitemon right now with the Avalanche Stars combination. It's an easy kill for the Philippines right now.
Yeah,
And Tiny just go instantly into the mid lane. Try to go for the runes. It is a double damage rune. It's kind of hard. The hook shot, he does it perfectly from Luis.
this
Power
is
call from Jukam. The toss back is on to Akashi. He just happily received the toss. And he got the kill.
and that is
Oh,
a
right.
shame for the Akashi again.
Minus
right
2
there.
intelligence, also minus 1 agility. That's
Dire's middle tower is
yeah, a
under
lot of
attack.
permanent stats coming from Philippines right now with the silencer along with Slark.
Yeah.
So,
Both
yeah.
of them having a very good
are scanning.
condition here from the Philippines after giving one kill to the
Dire's
side of
top tower is
Akashi.
under attack.
And I think like they're having a really great vision as well, like in the river nearby that one, and maybe coming from the side of Team Indonesia right now, they really need to handle maybe play quite defensively because I do feel like right now from the side of Team Philippines, they are the one who initiate more often rather than Indonesia. I don't know why
Dire's
Indonesia are
middle
not
tower is
trying
under
to use this move to even try to get a kill towards Team Philippines at this moment.
It's kind of hard though for them early into the game though. The
Dire's
power spike
top
for Lina
tower
is
is under
only if,
attack.
after he has the BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's still
attack.
going over it, so yeah, they don't want to risk anything before the BKB
Dire's
already
top tower
already
is
being
falling.
blocked by Mikoto. Almost get it though, so a little bit more time
Yeah.
for them.
Well, for the side of this Slark with 7.5k net worth so far, it's just very huge. Well, for Marcy, actually Marcy is also doing a very great job here for the third place with 6.6k. And the
Dire's
difference is
middle
like
tower
from the
is under
Undying.
attack.
I think like the Undying have more ability for go a big one, but Mystic Flare toss Avalanche towards Jokam, and Jokam is the one who can take down.
Luckily, every time they cut for the takeoff, it's only for the
Yes.
support. The arrow is there, he's waiting for the rose, but the rose doesn't spawn on the right side of the river, so Mikoto will be going for the left side,
Oh.
and he got the regeneration runes, it's fine.
Okay.
Philippines got a lot of support skill.
Yeah, I want to mention that despite that they are having tons of kill on their hand, like Jokam and Whitemon is the only one that they are able to pick up. Like for the Lina is just like so free. The Marcy is still there as well. The Blood Seeker, even
Dire's
untouchable if I'm
middle
not
tower
mistaken.
is under
Yeah.
attack.
He's still trying to farm
Dire's structures
their own
are
item though.
fortified.
This is the kills, stats, the comparison. Mikoto hasn't joined any fight enough to have the kills though. Still having a pretty decent landing pace with D-Nice and also with the last hit. There's a lot of flashes from Miko. The kill, the first kill after a really long time. It feels like a really long time. Womi gets the first kill onto Aries.
Yeah. I think it's about like 5 minutes. No, it's not. It's actually like 2 minutes because actually Tiny was
without any
getting...
kill from Indonesia, right?
Yeah. I think
Radiant
from Indonesia
are
it's been a
scanning.
while. While from the side of Philippines, they're trying to pick up over and over again.
Oh, but the scan from Philippines though, they know something from Indonesia is there. But Nico is just trying to keep farming.
I can't hear you.
Well, Mikoto is done with the BKB. I think like this is the moment for them to do some rotation. I
Yeah.
think like they're waiting for the side of Bloodseeker because the Bloodseeker is still on the progress over that one.
But
Well,
Slug in the top lane, maybe he will show himself though. They can
Might
get the
be.
Slug, this is a really good situation. But he is not showing himself. Mikoto is the one actually showing his body first. Slug already being spotted. Not really. Mystic Prayer onto Womi. He has the BKB. It's still 1 for more. The global silence is there. It's fine for Indonesia though. BKB trade with the global silence cooldown.
Yeah,
But it's 9-second BKB.
9 seconds BKB, so it's quite expensive to be honest. But also like from the side of this Joel, they really want to get over this
Dire's
first
middle
tower and
tower
even
is
opening
under
up
attack.
over the tombstone here. So I don't think from the side of Team Indonesia, without any BKB on behalf of this Lina, they want to fight for this. I don't think like it's gonna happen unless
Dire's middle
they're
tower
having a really
has
good
fallen.
setup coming from Jokam,
Radiant's
or maybe
bottom
even coming
tower
from
is
the
under attack.
Womi.
Yeah. Tombstone is there. Maybe he just want to collect the gold from Tombstone. The offense under the hook shot. Mirana still survive. Whitemon taking a lot of damage already, but only Jokem in the front. The rebound coming onto G-Hero, onto the broad threat. The respawn is there. Lewis also being taken down. Indonesia with the counter initiation. Mikoto dealing a lot of damage from behind. 3 men down. Only Mirana from Whitemon is being taken by Philippines.
Oh my god, this is only Mirana in exchange for 3 and they are gonna be trying to force the mid lane tower right here. Fortification is already being used. Jokem is ready as well.
What?
So I think from Philippines they really need to be careful over the other movement. And I think
A really great counter initiation though.
They do.
3 man's rebound onto 3 man's blood stride. 3 man instantly silent. While Mikoto having a really great position to follow them up.
for me, it's the one that that's dragging it for too long is actually from the side of Philippines. They still want for more.
Look at that.
Actually, it's just
The
like
hook shot.
the hook shot that is
Onto the
connected.
3 man's rebound. Look at the Womi position.
I know.
3
but-
man's rebound onto the 3 man's blood stride.
But
They cut-
Philippines is the one that actually initiating that one. When they know that actually they are not going to be having like so much things. And
Yeah.
the Womi, they really need to be careful over the movement. They're supposed to know that actually with the rebound and everything, they might get slayed. And that's what happened actually with the Laguna, with all of the right click coming from the Lina, along with the help coming from the side of Bloodseeker.
Wow, a really nice counter initiation like there. From Indonesia. The smoke coming from Philippines though. They try to find something with the airplanes into the mid lane. Just trying to clear the way. They don't find anyone. Because every Indonesia player right now in the bottom lane
Middle tower is under
try to
attack.
get the tower first. The safe lane
Radiant's
tower from
bottom
Indonesia.
tower has fallen.
It's been 3 regenerations so far, if I'm not mistaken. Even 4 with the one that is eliminated. And Echo Saber is down in the hand of this time. More damage, but Moonlight Shadow is already being used.
Oh, they
want
have
to
vision.
initiate-
There's some vision from Indonesia on the left side of the river though. On the side of the jungle, I mean. They found something. They already see the well roaming there.
Oh.
They try to find another one. They really want to see another hero right now.
Oh. But there's no other thing that they can do, despite that they are having like that. Moonlight Shadow, they are not getting any points from the side of Team Indonesia right now. Well, Dreamo Chow finishing up the BKB really soon here with all of the gold that he's having. I think like it's gonna be a very good start for Indonesia once again with the BKB that is ready from the side of Lina along with the Bloodseeker. It's gonna be like easier war coming from their side. And I think like for the School Basher from the side of Wumi is really needed for this.
Yeah, it's really good against Tiny, against Tombstone also with the ultimate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're having a really great counter though against this Undying actually.
Oh, it's a Ganim Slark. And
Wow.
School Basher for the Womi along with the BKB for Bloodseeker.
Yeah. It's still kind of weak against Raptor, so it's fine. Kasi will try to find something. They're already using the smoke as a 4-man.
And there is
Goes
a
around,
force staff
yeah.
from the side of Jokem as well.
Goes around the mid lane. They have no vision onto the high ground. There is 4 smoke also from Indonesia, trying to counter the move from
Radiant
Philippines
are
right now.
scanning.
This is going to be a really huge fight. The scan is there, so Philippines know where Indonesian player has. Dimocha flying into the front. The arrow combination along with the global silence. Akashi still taking a lot of damage. The blood ride is there. 2 men onto the blood ride. Akashi still have the dark pack to dispel it. But Dimocha will find Ares in the backline with his BKB on. Nothing can stop him.
And it's a double kill for Dream Mochel after a really good stand up right there. And they might be going for Roche at the moment because they have like actually everything. They are stopping over the movement coming from the side of the global silence that might be popped by the side of the silencer along with the undying with the tombstone. So if the side of Philippines want to combat this one, I think it's going to be pretty heavy despite they're having no BKB in the head of Indonesia.
Yeah, but Stark doesn't have anything at all. The Shadow Dance is off. He cannot do much. It's supposed to be a free Aegis for Indonesia. The first Erosion of the game. They found Akashi again. Stuck in the cliff. Another pounce will get him down. Trying to run away. They just keep running from Indonesia. Having a really good momentum here with the Aegis.
Well, from the side of this Slark, I think like Slark just missed a really good moment. Before, he was like having quite a hard time because when he's trying to punch and jumping in to try to take somebody from the side of him, Indonesia, they're just getting a problem because of the arrow that is given by the side of
look at the
bottom.
bottom lane. Look at the bottom lane. Lina is tipping with the Shadow Blade. Oh, okay. You know there is a sentry. Lina still has the Aegis though. Maybe the Aegis will be broken.
Oh no. No, that is not a good one here.
Maybe the hook shot.
Oh no!
Alright. Alright. Not today. Not today. They don't
Not
found
today.
anyone at all. Still out of range. They try to find it though.
And sadly, Lina is the one that is taken for that Aegis. I thought like the Aegis will be having so much purposes for this.
Yeah, no one expect the sentry there. It's actually a really weird position because we don't have any landing stages. So yeah, unfortunate moment. Just some unfortunate moment for Mikoto, right?
Yeah, yeah. Sadly, it's just right now it's on 24 minutes inside of the game in 5,000 net worth on the hand of Indonesia. 11 to the 9, and right now Womi. Actually, the progress from Womi is going to be very good, but the silencer is going for the refresher. Oh, but they know the position right
the
there.
hero coming onto silencer, an easy kill from Indonesia, and they will continue onto the second tower in the bottom lane.
Yeah. Fortification is already being used, but I don't think like it's gonna be for so long. Look at the range coming from Mikoto 1. He is going for the Shadow Blade along with the BKB, and he might be going for the Blood Throne, or maybe Silver Age for this.
Yeah, but Philippines coming in from the high ground though. They have a really great position to come in to fight. The rocket spear from Jokab actually spotting everyone. They know something's going on. Luis though just farm under the hard cam. Doesn't want to do anything else. And a really great vision coming from Philippines in the high ground. They want to do what, but Womi comes in. He still has the BKB. He pops his BKB, trying to find someone. Akashi just running behind. The hook shot doesn't connect onto anyone. They really need to get rid of this Thumbstone first. The bounce is on. The global silence being used already by the silencer. The blood red from behind. Akashi doesn't really get the kill for the stun onto the hero from Mikoto. Still has the BKB, but Indonesia have a really bad position right now. They need to run away. Dimochal taking a lot of damage to the Moonlight Shadow. They try to get away from this, but Dimochal, can he get out?
No, he will not, because he will be double kill here for Joel after taking down Marcy Clockwork along with the Blood Sticker. It's a lot of things, and even for Akashi as well.
A really nice Tombstone position though. Indonesia just waste a lot of time trying to destroy the Tombstone. So already not a really good start from Indonesia.
And I think like the position coming from Tiny that is jumping in with the Blink Dagger that actually on the opposite side of the Light Strike array that actually creating so much stun even through the Lina and forcing a KB.
He tossed Lina behind, right?
Yeah.
Toss back coming from Tiny also found Mikoto there. A really bad position from Indonesia already.
It is.
So every advantage that Indonesia has before already being nullified right now, and suddenly Philippines getting ahead of the game in terms of goal, in terms of momentum also.
And
they have a really good position right now with the double damage even getting taken by Akashi.
Akashi with the double damage along with the Diesel one and also with the Agarin Scepter. I feel like from Akashi, he is just like giving so much potential for the movement, and now with the tiny BKB that is going for the Agane, it's gonna be a stronger Tiny later on, and they are
Dire's bottom tower
converting
has fallen.
everything that they have
Wow.
into the objective gameplay, but the Rupture is already being used in the bottom lane.
There's no global at least. They try to find something to stun connect on the left side of the rival. Joel taking a lot of damage also, but Demon still have to run first. They don't find anyone. At least Joel will be taken down. At least Akashi still has the double
Akashi.
damage. The brother is the offense, but the blood threat and connect. Lewis just pretty late. BKB being used. The Mystic Flare
Flare.
onto Grims. Grim doesn't have to go anywhere at all. Four men down already. This is a really roller coaster match.
It's just like they're forcing the war when they know there is no silencer, there's no global silence that actually gonna help them to set up.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't feel like the presence coming from the side of Akashi. He really wants to jump in with the pounce. But the thing is, we can see from the replay how the last strike array actually doing so much. And look at this one. We can actually say that Womi is actually giving so much potential because the Tiny jumping in, but the
Whoa.
rebound connected into two of the members from Philippines is actually creating a chaos for them because Tiny unable to go against to the Lina.
Even let BKB used also from Tiny. Like he
Yeah.
gets stunned first.
That's the thing. The
Taking a
rebound,
lot of damage already before even top his BKB, so it's kind of late.
and he did not, I think, expect Womi to actually like showing up just like that.
Yeah,
and
with
do
the
the
rebound.
rebound. Yeah. So it's just like giving the space for the Lina, for Mikoto, to actually turning back a little bit of the table right now. And suddenly it's like 7,000 net worth lead here from the side of Indonesia, despite I do see that it's still pretty much changing from time to time from both of the sides.
Yeah.
And it's a pipe up in the hand of Mirana to actually handle the damage that can be given, especially from the Mystic Flare from the Skyward Mage, because I do feel like it's still a very painful kind of stuff that is being done by the side of Team Philippines.
5-man smoke though. They keep wanting to find someone, they keep wanting to play aggressively, forcing the fight again. They have the global silence, they have the tombstone, they are ready to take another fight from the Philippines.
All right.
But Indonesia
Invisibility.
already gathering up also onto the mid lane. They try to use the Moonlight Shadow, try to move, trying to find the counter initiation right now.
Oh,
He doesn't use the smoke though.
I think like right now it's Moonlight Shadow that is actually gonna giving so
Yeah.
much, but the dust of appearance will be like very important things that can be brought.
There is
by
an
the side of-
observer and out with Sentry Ward's combo in the mid lane. They cannot go there. But Mikoto just tries to clear up the lane.
With flair.
Doesn't really want to force the fight.
Actually, Whitemon along with Ajoka am doing a really great job here with having a lot of
Radiant's
patience
middle
and also
tower
a
is under
possibility
attack.
here, even to the side of the Philippine sides. But Silencer actually like
Radiant's
giving
middle tower
a little
has
bit of
fallen.
things here to the side of Womi and everyone.
Yeah, Indonesia is actually better at pressuring the lane
Yeah.
with this Lina.
Dire's top
I do
tower
agree.
is under attack.
He hasn't have to show up into the dangerous position, just spamming up some spells. There is the lane. Move into the bottom lane right now. They try to force the mid lane also with the bottom lane.
Yeah. And this, I think like this Bloodseeker is getting better and crazier rather than before. Because look at that one, actually it's 15,000 net worth. And the hand of this Bloodseeker web for the Lina is 17. Like top 2, and they're having so much on their hand. While this Lina maybe already finishing up the Silver Age. Might be going for more maybe from the...
Hook shot onto two hero. Both of them inside the power cock, but the Mystic Flare is there. Tiny with the Avalanche also following up. No one there from
It's a good
Indonesia,
day.
but this post is that the best coming out from the Womi though. They don't have to disable the Glip, they're onto two hero. The Raptor also onto Lewis. Zimochal will find him. He's taking a lot of damage already.
Skyward
He will find the
Mage.
Skyward Mage also. He will take him down. 3 men down already. Slug trying to pounce away, getting into safe position. No one actually know where Akashi is going.
Oh no.
And he got away with the TP.
Oh no.
Womi
won.
almost there, but
There's no rebound.
yeah.
There is no rebound from
there's the
Womi.
rebound.
There's nothing that Womi can do to stop the movement from that Slark. But that bait from the hook shot to open up the global silence, the Mystic Flare, it's a good bait. And it's helping so much for the war, despite it's forcing a buyback from the side of this Jokam. But I still feel like, even from the Tiny, that is really going to be KB after the Rupture that is being opened by the side of the Mochel. It's still a huge...
But rush up, yeah.
a huge chance for Indonesia for going a more objective gameplay here with the Roshan that is up.
It's going to be a really huge team fight coming in. With the Roshan as the reward. This is the second Roshan of the game, the Moonlight Shadow. But they are in front of the Philippines. What pounce coming out of Dimota, the hook shot coming out of Akasi. Dimota taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have any BKB yet. Dimota will be taken down. It's already best start coming from Indonesia. The silence with the buyback. Akasi using the Shadow. They're trying to find Womi. The Thompson being destroyed. Mikoto though has to get away into safe position. They don't realize the ward in front of them. Smoke also coming in the back. The BKB timing is really perfect from Womi. Tiny doesn't realize it. This was coming out of Joel. Two cores already being taken down from the Philippine side. And maybe they can go for the rush right now.
They will, I
Whoa,
think.
what a time for
Arcane as well.
Yeah, what a time for Womi though with the BKB. A really nice reaction.
I think it's just like so crazy that actually the arrow that is being done by the side of Wismont is also like a really good setup there.
Yeah.
But I do feel like from the side of Philippines, they're just quite greedy with all of the movement that they are doing. Even, Akashi, right, the global silence is already being used. The force staff is being forced to be used as well. But the Aegis of Immortal already being carried on by this Mikoto from the side of Indonesia.
Along with the Aghanim shot from Roshan. They
Yeah.
have a lot of advantage right now. Even though they're losing Mochel, it's fine though. 13k gold plate from Indonesia. They turn the table once again.
I can't
Okay.
hear you.
Well, it's still at 33 minutes inside of the game. It's 14-22 into the 13,000 net worth lead here from the side of Team Indonesia. Well, from the side of Team Philippines, they really need a good setup with the, maybe with the Tiny and also Undying up front. Maybe the Thompson that if having a really good position, I might say, along with a really good setup towards maybe the Lina, because Lina is the biggest problem to be honest, because Lina with the right click with all of the damage that is given, and even towards the Laguna Blade.
Yeah, he's always have a really good position from Mikoto, right?
It is. His position is just like way behind, while the rest of the players.
With the grip near onto Birthright, the force staff is there, but the Raptor is onto Joel. No one there is to cancel his TP, but a Skyward mid is enough though.
Sadly, like the Undying is still like able to go back a little bit before anyone actually can stop for it. But from the side of the Mochel, I think like right now, if he's finishing off over the Mjolnir, it's gonna be like so much better. While for this Lark, he is still going for something. He might be going for maybe Lincoln Spear. I think like he wants to not to be able to be raptured.
Yeah, the Raptor is a really huge problem though.
Because he was like doing the punch while he was raptured. Harsh is there. Yeah.
A really nice try. Unfortunately though, doesn't connect to anyone. He still want to go to keep destroying this high ground. The fortification are already being popped. Really nice from Indonesia still.
Oh.
Incoming.
Well,
They have to be careful though.
They are. But the thing is, like,
Potential
middle tower.
plus back potential from Tiny is the one you really need to be watching for.
but I think like if that's the case, it's gonna be like opening up the vision for this Jokem to use the hook shot.
Yeah.
Because if Lina is the main target, it still have the Aegis of Immortal along with the BKB. And along with the Hurricane Pike even from the side of Lina itself. Well, if that's the case, it means that from the side of Womi, from the side of Jokem will be oh no!
Okay, fine. They don't want to go for any chaos. Just getting the first set of frags into the game. So really nice one. And especially from the mid lane, right?
Yeah. It's from the mid lane. It's going to be giving so much pressure to the side of Team Philippines. As long as the fourth tower is able to be open, I think like it's still going to be a very good one. But School Basher is there for the side of Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
And it's going to be creating so much to help the Sun towards Team Philippines.
They can handle the BKB coming from Philippines
attack.
already. Smoke is already broken with the jetpack coming to stop start. The second force staff is there. They successfully resetting the fire, forcing the global silence from
Radiant's
Silencer.
bottom tower
It's
is
already
under
good.
attack.
They don't use any of the big spells.
Yeah.
Doesn't use any BKB at all. Also.
They're using the Moonlight Shadow,
Radiant's
but
bottom
it's
tower
like still
is under
bearable. Like if you're not having that one, it's still gonna be very okay. But the mid lane, I think like the clearance of the creep is just gonna be like so fast from the side of Team Indonesia and Momi. I think like Womi's progress is also like going really great with his item.
Radiant's top tower is under
From the side
attack.
of the Clockwork Rune, he's going for the Aghanim Chapel.
Ooh, the Rupture onto Jewel. He's taking a lot of damage already. Jewel pop the flash golem. The silver as is there. He will surely be taken down along with the hook shot, the stun from Mikoto. He will take silencer also. 2 men down already. And if it is a dieback silencer, Akashi jumping forward onto Trimochel with the shadow dance on. Cannot find anyone really. And he will lose another kill. Tiny with Akashi alone, he cannot deal any damage. The stun is there from Lina. The shadow dance will be expired, and he is alone in the front line. The damage is enough to kill him.
Oh my god, there is no buyback, I think, from the side of Team Philippines, and it might
Really
be...
long respawn time is gonna be GG, I think. The fortification is still holding on.
Oh my god, look at that one. Actually, they're focusing on the 4th tower. I think that they will try to end up straight boost here. I think one buyback is being done by the side of Tiny, but Mikoto is still there doing the hit here towards the tower, and they are not even stopping at this moment.
If Indonesia know that there is no buyback from Slug and also with the silencer, it's gonna be already GG.
They're gonna be doing the slide boost right here from the side of Indonesia.
It is.
Declare.
It is Lina still have the Aegis though.
Oh my god.
Still 15 seconds until the silencer comes out. Lewis with the toss offense combination, but he is the one gonna be get dieback from Lewis. It's supposed to be GG. It's gonna be the end from Indonesia. In game 1, they will get the win.
They will take the action that this is the first game from Indonesia. This 1-0 Philippines. Despite it's like a very strong movement from them. Like, I don't understand like how strong they are with the Tiny along with the Slug. The Slug even like very fat at that moment. If the Lincoln Spin is done, along maybe with the Eye of Skadi, I think like from the side of Slug, it's just gonna be like super happy to dive anyone to the side of Team Indonesia. And Indonesia just like maximizing the potential, the momentum that they have to go straight push to the ancient from the side of Team Philippines.
60-second respawn time from Shark, 70 seconds respawn time from Challenger with the dieback. They're getting punished from that though. There is no other thing you can do. So it's a really good situation coming from Indonesia. But Philippines also perform really well though. They're having some good momentum.
That's why I was mentioning like the Tiny and Slark, both of them are just like very fat because they know that actually they're having a proper farm.
Yeah.
They know how many pickups that they already done. Especially for the Tiny. Like Tiny Toss Avalanche always getting something from this hand of Indonesia. But once again, like the Bloodseeker is very free. We can see it from the early situation. We know that actually it's pretty hard situation because Akashi getting the first blood and even like getting something else after that. He's getting an assist.
Look at that. The backup is really fast running from Indonesia. It doesn't get Tiny though. Doesn't get Tiny. Just getting Sky kill. Up until the mid game, until Philippines doing a really great job pressuring Indonesia. But this is the time, this is the moment of comeback from Indonesia. Actually, the first moment of comeback. They got the kill onto 3 hero.
With Womi doing the 3 rebounds, right?
3 hero in rebound. Onto the Birthright also. Onto 3 hero again. After that, Indonesia just starting to get a really good momentum. There is one moment also when the Philippines start to come back again into the game. I think this one, I think this one is the moment. With the Dreamochel being killed, Mikoto just running behind. They lose a lot of momentum, but once again, Indonesia just turning things back around.
And it's because of Womi actually, the one actually stopping the movement. I think like this is the moment, like the rebound that he is doing to that moment, actually just saving the lives of Indonesia. Womi, once again, like showing a really good potential, especially for this game, because the opener that he is giving to the side of Team Indonesia is just like making Mikoto, along with Dreamochel, very free over all of the movement that they're done.
Indonesia just playing really aggressive. They know how to play aggressive. They just trying killing everyone. Dreamochel there being taken down, but is this the moment? Indonesia is still taking, still build on top though, even after losing Dreamochel and early on in the fight.
Yeah.
The timing from BKB in this time, Womi just doing a really great job. The reaction time coming from Womi, he just getting tipped by Mikoto and also Jokam, right?
Yeah.
That's a perfect BKB time.
Because that's the momentum that is being brought by the side of Womi. Womi deserved to have that tip at that moment.
Yeah.
Well, aside of that, but actually like sometimes the discipline from the side of Team Philippines also needs to be considered. At this moment, they were losing so much, but they're still forcing the war to happen. While the side of Team Indonesia, I think like they know there is no other buyback from the side of Philippines. They're forcing some buybacks, but it's only one buyback from the side of Tiny, and Tiny is the one that's being picked up. So they just go directly straightly to the Ancient, and it's a GG for the first game.
Wow.
Really good performance coming from both sides. It's like very back and forth situation coming from Philippines
Yeah.
and Indonesia. Sometimes the network is in the hand of Team Indonesia and sometimes in the hand of Philippines. But this is going to be MVP from this game. It's going to be Lina Mikoto with 11, 0, and 11.
Yeah, 0 death, 11 assists with 11 kills. Again, a really good performance coming from Mikoto without any death at all. He is the key hero that Philippines needs to kill, but he doesn't die at all. Not once.
Not once.
Yeah,
And they're giving Lina to Mikoto.
yeah.
I think like right now from the side of Indonesia, they have like plenty of power heroes on
Yeah.
their house from their place right now. But this is the scoreboard from both of the sides. Actually, to be honest, Aries was doing a really great job with the global silence most of the times. It's actually stopping and causing so much trouble for Indonesia. But from the side of Akashi, I think like with the Galim Scepter actually giving so much. A little bit more like the scary moment for
Yeah, yeah.
Indonesia because the agility that he stole already.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's just being countered really hard by the Blast Ricardo.
Yeah, I do agree with
He
that.
cannot reset the fight when he is pretty low. He's just forcing his dance. Cannot deal much damage actually in the fight. Cannot
Which is
settle.
very
And every time the Raptor is on him, I think it's gonna be the end. I don't think he can do anything about it.
And he was like being forced to use the punch once, and it's like opening all of the resources that he have at that moment because a rupture that is connected to him. That's why he's forcing to have like that linker. He's forced to have that one.
He needs to.
Well, he needs more damage actually from the side of Team Philippines.
Yeah, Indonesia have a really lot of damage.
It is.
Slug need a lot of time to build up his stats with the Ascent Shift. The longer the fight goes, the better the Slug have. But Indonesia have a lot of burst damage, so the fight never lasts that long for
That's
Slug
why-
to come on. Yeah,
That's why they are respecting the game as well. They don't want it to be like super late game. That's why
Yeah.
they want to end the game as soon as possible because they know the power that can be brought by Slark later on in the late game. It's not even Slark only because we still have the Tiny that can be a very monster, a very hard monster to be beat to the side of Philippines right there. That's why they really respect that condition. That's why if they have the chance to go end the game directly, they just go for it.
wow, a really nice play. What a performance actually for both of them. Not only for Indonesia,
But
the
also
Philippines
Philippines,
also.
yeah.
They are showing a really good fight. Maybe we will see a best of 3 series, a 3 game. The first 3 game in today. Before
Maybe.
the first game ended into 0, the second match ended also into 0.
2-0,
Maybe
yeah.
this is the time. Both of them having a really strong play though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that to have like 3 games from Indonesia and also like Philippines. Like I don't believe that everyone right now agree that actually like this is a very 2 strong contendant inside of the ISM 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022 to actually win the series, win even until the grand final. And both of them are just like very strong up to the last minute.
Yeah.
The Philippines that you mentioned that actually already building up so much from the group stage, from the play-in, from the play-in, final play-in into the main stage, while from Indonesia that is so fresh that just have the fight yesterday for 2-0
This is
only.
their second match, right?
This is their second match, but they're still having so much. And Mars from Womi that is being denied by being banned here by the side of Team Philippines, turns out it's not stopping the performance coming from Womi itself.
Yeah, a lot of good game-changing rebound actually coming from Romy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, with the BKB bait timing also, he is performing really well. He's actually feeling inferior because FBC is actually the one supposed to be in here, but it is Canary Warming just progressing really well.
Yeah.
He's going to be a really great player to have though.
It is. Womi is actually like, Womi was like very perfect, I think, with the rhythm that is being held by the side of Team Indonesia. Like the combo that you can done with the others is just like really good. But this is the draft pick for the second game here between Indonesia versus Philippines. After Silencer in the previous game was being used by Team Philippines, Indonesia is the one that contesting that one and picking over it.
Yes, silence our first
10
pick.
seconds remaining.
Because there is a potential Mirana pick for Philippines, maybe
Mirana
This is-
Tas?
Seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Oh no, Tas is done. To be
Tiny
back.
though, Tiny, I mean. Tiny is still on the pool, along with Mirana maybe, or maybe Tiny with something else.
Tiny with Clockwork.
Yeah, Clover is actually the favorite hero from Indonesia.
Yeah.
So no, I haven't seen other team prioritize Clockwork, at least for now. Oh, oh yeah, pretty shy though.
Yeah. She is very shy apparently. But yeah.
Supporter from Indonesia there.
Yeah. But again, Philippines, if they're not trying to pick over that one, last rock, maybe one of the things that they want to try to consider, because I do think like Philippines have like a lot of things that they were using, but Mark did not pick directly to the Womi here, along with another hero that might be able to be comboed with them. Hi!
Wow.
Who are you
hello.
supporting for?
Oh, I think I know this one. Yeah,
Who is it?
Sinya from
10
Japan.
seconds remaining.
it?
Radiant team.
Yeah, hello.
Mirana.
Hello.
Who are you supporting for this one? Indonesia or Philippines? What?
Indonesia, I hear it, Indonesia.
Is it
Yeah.
Indonesia?
Yeah, I hear Indonesia. I know. Close your mouth, I still can hear you.
Oh, whoa, oh, that's
Yeah.
heavy out on him. Okay,
10
but it's a
seconds
Mirana
remaining.
that can be comboed by Mars right here with the arrow
5
along with the
seconds
Arena
remaining.
of Blood. While for the side of Indonesia, after having the Silencer right here, what kind of hero that they will try to take
Radiant
to
team
consider?
back.
But Pangolier is directly being picked here by the side of
Dire
Indonesia.
team
Yeah, they just banned Bloodseeker the counter from Prangolier. So a really good one, maybe a Grimstroke also. Two counter, I think, for Prangol. You just don't want to fight against Bloodseeker and also against Grimstroke, I think. Other hero is fine.
10
Wow.
seconds remaining.
Look at that.
Hi everyone!
5 seconds remaining.
They're
They're
not
having
even-
fun here on the beach.
They're meeting each
Watching the
other.
game, enjoying the sun.
Yeah. Meeting another esport enthusiast, even like the old friend wants to another. So if you guys want to go here, it's a Marusaka Hotel in Nusa Dua, Bali. We will be holding the event until 11th of December 2022. We have 5 stages here: the Earth stage, the Air stage, Ice and Fire stage, along with Water stage. We have tons of activity, food and beverage festival, along with the music karaoke
Radiant
night
team
every
back.
single night. But
Dire
yes,
team
this is
back.
gonna be the band of Bane and also Beastmaster from the
Yeah.
side of Philippines.
A lot of band just for protecting this Pangolier. I think it's gonna be Pangolier mid lane from Mikoto. Should
Might
be, I
be.
think. Yeah. Their priorities after the counter of all the
10
counter for
seconds
Pangolier though.
remaining.
Betting over Bane, betting over Bloodseeker, maybe a Grimstroke,
5 seconds
or maybe
remaining.
it's still fine for the Grimstroke to be left out though.
But the thing is, like, if they have like a really good combo from Mildrana along with Mars, they still need a follow-up damage that can be given. I think like still Lina, still a very good combo if Philippines want to take over that, or maybe a Shadow Fiend right now from their side. If they're
Yeah.
not going over it, they might be going for something else, but this is 40 seconds from the side, reserve time even for Philippines.
Radiant team
And
back.
it's a patch that is banned from the side of Philippines right now. So one more ban from the side of Indonesia. What kind of hero that they don't want to fight against? Maybe Grimstroke, just like what Anonym have mentioned. Maybe even if they want to go with banning over the Faceless Void, maybe with the Chrono they can stop the Pangolier.
10
It's also going to be
seconds
very nice.
remaining.
Or maybe Tiny that's still in the pool.
Yeah,
Up
Tiny is great.
until now.
5
Yeah. Usually Tiny
seconds
getting
remaining.
banned on the first phase, or maybe getting picked on the first phase also. But no one really picked it. No one really banned it right now as of, because maybe Philippines already used it once
Dire
and that
team
worked
back.
pretty well before. Indonesia is really confident to not banning any Tiny at all.
Okay.
Dire team pick.
But
And Tiny, yeah, still Tiny.
Tiny. And also Morphling that is eliminated right now. It's a big side here from the side of Philippines. Mirana our Mars. Last track is still left open. Lina is there, Shadowveen, if you dare. Thinking about that,
10
I might be
seconds
taking
remaining.
over a support here, Marcy. Maybe even the Clockwork,
5
any kind of hero that is
seconds remaining.
available right now inside of the game.
Yeah. So the third pick coming on for Philippines first. Already have Mars, still can be played as a mid lane though. Still can be played as an offlane hero. We see a lot of offlane Mars already.
Yeah, it is.
Radiant team
But
pick.
Undying again. Maybe this time as a support.
Maybe.
They pick it before as an offlane though. A really strong one actually.
It is. Despite that it's not like going for all FCR player coming from the side of Indonesia, but it's also like
10
very
seconds
strong with the
remaining.
DK along with the Tombstone that actually stopping so much the side of
5
Indonesia.
seconds remaining.
Well, we're gonna see what is the hero that they want to have in the side of Indonesia with
Maybe-
true control of a CC here.
Yeah, maybe Larsealer or maybe
Radiant team
Naga.
Naga Siren.
Dire
Oh,
team
disrupted? No, Hoodwing. Naga Siren along with Hoodwing. Two supports already being shown by Indonesia. Silencer support, Hoodwing support along with Paying Warrior. That can still being a flexible one. It's possible on the offlane, it's still possible also on the mid lane.
Radiant team
The
back.
Primal Beast coming in. The fourth pick for Philippines. So
Oh.
this is gonna be a Primal Beast mid lane, I think. With the Mars going for offlane.
Oh, what if from the side of Philippines? I mean, like with the Naga, they really need someone that actually
10
can be
seconds
giving
remaining.
a pressure and also like setting up something to the Naga itself.
5 seconds
Maybe-
remaining.
A Lestra carry, but I don't think that's gonna happen with Silencer in there also. With the Hoodwing.
Yeah.
It's possible though, it's possible.
What if it's a Medusa?
A decent pick.
I think like
Pretty good
someone.
though.
I think like I was thinking of someone that actually can counter the Naga, or maybe like outplaying the Naga in the very early situation, because Naga without the farm, I don't think like the Naga will be able to do something like very big into the game itself.
Yeah, maybe some early pressure hero.
I was like thinking
Dire
June to be picked by the
team
side of Philippines before Primal Beast is there.
Yeah.
But because of Primal Beast is there already, I don't think like the carry over that
Radiant
Bloom
team
will
back.
be able to be picked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Bad Rider band coming from Philippines and Monkey King. A really good hero against the Illusion hero actually. Pretty good. With the Wukongs. A natural Mjolnir also Mjolnir builder.
10
Pretty
seconds
decent
remaining.
against Naga Siren.
Yeah. I
5
think like if
seconds
it's like
remaining.
more, I don't think like they would try to put it with more kind of situation from the side of Phantom Laser maybe, or maybe Phantom Assassin from the side of Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Because it's pretty risky if they're going with the Phantom Assassins to the side of Team Indonesia right now with the Naga Siren, with the Hoodwings, along with the Pangolier. But I do feel like Akashi is just like very strong with the Phantom Assassin, or maybe even the Slark again, just like what they did in the previous one.
Stock is still able though. Yeah.
Dire team
And
And
back.
a
sniper,
sniper.
yeah. Kinda hard to deal it, actually. It's kinda hard for
Radiant
Pangolier to deal with
team
sniper. It's a backline hero, but really far in the back.
Yeah.
Kinda too far already. You don't want Hoodwing to catch into the backline, right?
Mhm.
So the last pick from Indonesia, they have to pick first. They have to decide actually. I still think they're gonna
10
pick some offlane
seconds
hero
remaining.
with the Pangolier being a mid lane.
But if it's like a Pango that is
seconds
going for
remaining.
the XP lane, I think like another kind of setup from
Dire
Indonesia
team
with the
pick.
things
Timber
that
Sow.
is Timber Sow.
Oh, 3 strong hero in the enemy side. Primal Beast, Undying, and along with Mars. So it's a really strong pick again, any strength hero. Having a really good burst damage with a Willing Death along with
Grabe
Timber
naman.
Oh, a lot of you
10
grabe yaman
seconds
no.
remaining.
What does it mean?
Grabe naman yon. Grabe, it's like, it's too much, bro.
5
Oh, yeah.
seconds remaining.
It's grabe, it's like, it's too
the
much.
now
But it's
select
not
your
just
heroes.
Prophet that is actually being picked by the side of Philippines right now. Who are you guys supporting for? Indonesia or Philippines?
Or just enjoying the show, maybe.
Indonesia. Some of us are thinking Indonesia. Who is
Yeah.
supporting Philippines? We need more supporter of Philippines. Oh, there you go. We can see it. Actually, there is a supporter for Philippines.
Wow.
Enjoying the plays here, along with the match that happened right now inside of Marisaka Hotel for this third match of the day between Indonesia along with the Philippines. We are all about to go to the second game, and right now the score is like 1 for Indonesia and 0 for the Philippines. This is still a best of 3 series, still a huge chance for Philippines to try to take over the second game, because so far, based on the draft itself, I still like feel the power coming from the side of Philippines is just going to be very strong in the early situation.
Yeah.
Mirana, not just Prophet, Primal Beast, who are you denying for all of the heroes that is given by the side of Philippines? It's just like super strong, while the Naga really needs to farm.
Yeah, Razor Prophet having a really good early potential. He can pressure you really hard with the objective potential, also with the pressuring. He can get anywhere, and usually he farm really fast. So he's having is a really good timing hero to pressure the Naga though.
It is. It is a very
Yeah,
strong
if you
hero.
can out-farm Naga in maybe a mid game in the mid game, that's already really good for Razor Prophet.
That's the thing. The thing is about the Naga, the Natus Prophet is actually the purpose is like outfarming the Naga Siren, and
Yeah.
they will be able to do it. Even the first 20 minutes, the Naga won't be able to have like maybe the
Yeah.
same kind of network, unless there is some movement that is being done by Team Indonesia to actually slowing the tempo coming from the Natus Prophet itself. But yeah, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second game of Best of 3 series, still in the upper bracket semi-final right here. Between Indonesia and also
Yeah,
Philippines.
kitty,
Don't forget to
kitty,
keep
kitty.
your support in the comment section below using the hashtag IndoPride or Philippines Pride.
Yeah, so Indonesia right now will be playing from Radiant, and Philippines will be playing for Dire right now in the second game. The Nature's Call from Nature's Prophet just scouting around in the high ground, in the ancient camp, just running behind. They're trying to setting up some vision before the bounty fight begin.
Oh, well for the Mochel here. I think like Mochel using
30
over the
seconds to
Naga
battle.
Siren with the Song of Siren will be able to actually doing something with the combo that can be brought by the side of Team Philippines. Well,
Yeah.
for Team Indonesia, really needs to give some movement maybe for the Womi to have like very good performance in the laning phase as well.
Yeah, 10 more seconds until the bounty comes on. They're already under position. They try to find some things on the right side on the river though. Mikoto, along with
The
2 heroes
battle
from Philippines, I don't think he
begins.
will contest this one. He will get into another one. But 3 bounty again. 3 bounty again onto Philippine sides. Only 1 bounty for Indonesia, but it's fine though. Still early into the game. They really want to have a really good win here
Yeah.
early on.
Early on, it's just, I think like it's still a very, very good condition here from the side of Team Philippines, because Team Philippines right now, just like with the Primal Beast actually going against a Pangolier, I think like it's still a pretty decent matchup in the laning situation.
Yeah.
Well, for the side of Mikoto, usually he is always like winning in the condition that he have. And I think like Primal Beast is stopping that kind of movement. Look at the Pango, 0 denies, 0 last hit. Well, for the Primal Beast already collecting 3 for 1.
Yeah, it's a really good start at least.
Yeah. For the side of Philippines right now. Yeah.
Womito dealing a lot of damage onto Grim just right now. Grim's already at pretty low HP into the
With
top lane.
apologies.
There is a potential combo with the Hoodwing.
It is. The Hoodwing is just like super annoying. I just like realized it here that how much the annoyingness coming from the side of that one, but in the bottom lane, we see that actually the Mars going against the Naga Siren. I think like the spear is the one that everyone's scared of, with all of the pressure that he is always giving with that kind of movement as well.
Yeah, Whitemon. So taking a lot of damage there. Naga Siren in the bottom lane, still having 5-6 last hit. Without any deny, the cut rebukes from Joel. Just harassing Grimocha right now. Trying to clear the illusion, I think.
Yes. While we are seeing, so far it's like pretty chill situation. While in the mid lane we're seeing that actually Lewis, I don't think like Pangolier always winning over the laning phase, right? I
Yeah.
always see like so far inside of ISF, it's like Pangolier always losing in the laning situation. But right now, Papa actually claiming back after having the splash backle. The splash backle actually really helping for him to catch up with the differences from the laning phase, early laning phase situation. The first 1 minute, I guess.
He's already ahead though, compared to the primal beast in the mid lane. So
Yeah.
having a really decent one right now. Top 10 last hit with 49 from Mikoto. No kills as of now. They're playing it safe at least from the laning phase.
But it means the one that is having the trouble is actually coming from the side of Philippines, because Philippines is not having the
Yeah.
gameplay that they were expecting.
Especially Nature Prophet though, only 9
Yeah.
last hit with 2 denies in the top lane.
Yeah.
Behind Womi with 12 last hit and 2 denies. Womi having a really great one. Especially he's a melee hero. He got a really great sustainability with the armor.
Radiant's courier has been
Good regen
killed.
for Timbersaw actually. Really good matchup against Undying.
And it's just like Jokem also like doing a really good job right
prize
there
is
with the
mine.
Hoodwing. I do remember like yesterday's Jokem's Hoodwing. It's just how continues disable, continues set up for
Yeah.
the side of Indonesia. Oh, I don't want. I think like they consider that one, but Lewis, I don't think like they are gonna be doing something to the side of Mikoto with all of the resources that he's having at the moment.
For Mikoto though, being chased by the trample coming into Lewis, but the trample already expired. Dealing a lot of damage actually. But Mikoto just moving onto the other side of the runes. Maybe onto the right side. There is a lot of illusion coming from mirror image from Demo Child.
But oh, the spear connected right there, jumping in with the Starfall. Whitemon is the main target right there, and I don't think Whitemon will be able to survive. There's still a very fire, and he's still able to go back from that kind of movement.
Yeah, still fine. Demo Child doesn't really care at all. He just focused on the CS on the last hit. Really want to catch up. In terms of network though, and Robert actually doing pretty decent right now. It's actually still the same with the Demo Child.
Yeah, it's still pretty decent. It's still like trying to catch up with the differences that they have. Well, for the Luis, I think like Luis is the one that's having hard time here.
The onslaught onto Mikoto with the trample on the quest buckle just running behind Mikoto. Actually is the one dealing a lot of damage. He still won the bounty runs on the top outpost. And he will get that one with the battle refill. So he's having
Amazing what you
some
found
sustained
lying
gain
around.
with the battle. He come back in the mid lane against Lewis, who is still at low HP right now. He can get the kill, I think.
He doesn't want it as well, I think.
The trample coming, the shield crash from Mikoto. Quest buckle coming on, Lewis taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Almost level 6. If he gets level 6 before Lewis, it's a really huge skill potential coming on.
Yeah, because the Rolling Thunder is actually a very good setup, but in the bottom lane, we'll see that actually Whitemon will be the first one to Jewel that is using the spear to get that one. But the Riptide trying to block the movement from the Mars, but it's apparently undeniable movement.
Yeah. First blood or first advantage coming on from Mars.
Ever seen someone
Press buckle Mikoto with a good rotation. Trying to find Grim behind. Still have the shield cast. One more hit will do it. Mikoto is the one claiming the kill before the 6-minute marks. The first power runs in the river. He will hope the rune is pounding on the left side.
What is actually it is.
And it is the Arcane rune. Mikoto will greatly take it. A really great runes.
I'm not opposed to taking
Oh, my warrior though.
bounty.
Oh, and the Naga. I mean, like the progress from the Naga, he really wants to get over the Mandasa later, but he's still like on the level 5 and not even taking over the level 6 years of the Song of Sirens. But the Mirana, I think like the fusion from Mirana will be very important for the setup here for the side of Team Philippines, because once again, Natural Prophet along with Mirana is going to be giving so much advantage to the
Radiant's
side of
top
Team
tower is under
Philippines.
attack.
Well, from Team Indonesia, I think like maybe the setup that can be given from the side of Jokem is the one that actually gonna be opened up to the side of Womi.
Yeah, 3 mans onto top lane. From Indonesia, Mikoto just playing there, just claiming the stacks.
Radiant's
But the
middle
air
tower
camp
is
track,
under attack.
giving him a lot of advantage already. With the Arcane runes being popped out, the Smash Buckle. He have a lot of gold right now.
Dire are scanning.
Will be gladly taken by Mikoto, all of it. The rolling coming on. Try to find the bushwalk, the shell cast out of the rolling. He will get the first bounce and still go on onto Akashi. Not having a really good position though. They will lose Jokam, but Primal Beast is there with the trample. Wami trying to get away. Mikoto with the Smash Buckle dealing a lot of damage actually, but Mikoto is alone right now against 4 Hero in a really bad position. Mikoto trying to find something with a lot of damage. He will get the Smash Buckle now. The kill is not there. 2 men down from Indonesia without any casualties, at least for Philippines. A really nice advantage.
Yeah, I mean, like from the side of Philippines, they are just like sticking together to the plan that they were having. That's the thing about the lineup
Radiant's
of
top
heroes
tower
that they
is
were
under
using.
attack.
It's more into that team fight, and they got it really well. I mean, like the power coming from the Nato Prophet, along with maybe
Which
the
way to start?
the Undying. They're just like having
Radiant
so much
structures
potential
are fortified.
to stop the movement, even countering that one. But the game right now.
Ooh, they're rolling onto Akashi. They will try to find Akashi, but the bounce is not there. And Whitemon taking a lot of damage already. Whitemon will be taken down. The Smash Buckle doesn't really do much. Mikoto alone cannot do that much though. They really need some more into the bottom lane.
Well, we know that actually from the Naga, it's going to be quite a longer time for him to catch up with the differences of gold, with the maybe the attack damage or
Dire's
even
top
from the
tower
farm.
is under attack.
And it's just like,
Oh, Jokam with the invis though, the bushwalk onto Mars. A little bit shield crash from Mikoto.
Okay.
Along with the rifle from Jokam will get the kill.
Sure is.
it's 2 for 5 here in the first 8 minutes, going for 9 minutes, and the 5 and 1,000 net worth lead here from the side of Philippines. And Philippines, if they keep going on like this, and Natter's Prophet net worth will be higher and higher. And it might be a very huge problem, but they also need something to actually stop Wami, because so far, I don't think that they have somebody who is going to be able to do that.
Trample onto Onslaught. Lewis inside the tier 1 range, but yeah, he doesn't want to commit onto the Timber Saw right now.
No one is actually want to commit to the Timber Saw. Timber Saw have the hood of Deviants already, and he might be going for the pipe off inside. And
Yeah.
if he's having maybe the mechans from the side, or maybe from the support, it's going to be very, very good from the side of Indonesia. But again, they really need to create the space for Dream Mochel to be able to drag this game for the late game from the side of Indonesia. While from the Team Philippines, they need to search for all around of the jungle to actually stop the farms of the illusion coming from the side of this Naga, because this Naga is just gonna be the whole game changer, especially with the Song of Siren.
Oh, the bushwalk. He's just trying to secure the rune, but the rune is on the right side of the river. Lewis is the one. Battle it up. Just save it for later. Double damage runes though.
Oh. It's double damage rune. And I think like for the Lewis really needs BKB, I think. Because if Lewis have a really good BKB, I think like he is not gonna be able, he's not gonna be scared to actually
Radiant's
have
middle
any
tower
kind of
is under
potential
attack.
dive to the side of Indonesia. Because
Yeah.
Indonesia have a really, pretty much a lot of CC with the push wall, with the things coming from that one, but the Arena of Blood, along with
The
the
Red
spear.
of Nature coming onto Whitemon, dealing a lot of damage, but it's not enough. Lewis in behind, trying to go for Dreamochal. Dreamochal is already being taken down. The sharpshooter onto Lewis. It's not enough, but the Chakram for Wami will get the kill.
Snap.
They try to cancel. Oh, almost a split second until they cancel the TP though. But
That
well,
is
with the
not
Moonlight
enough.
Shadow active, no one realized what's going on. Mikoto doesn't know, Whitemon doesn't know. They get the kill onto Whitemon. But they get, they get Whitemon.
And I think they really need to be
Radiant's
careful
top tower
over
is
all
under
of the
attack.
movement that they're going to be doing. They need to check over the Observer or even Sentry Ward right now. Because I do feel like from the side of Philippines, they are always doing that kind of movement. Or maybe even that kind of setup that they try to bring to the side of Philippines itself. Well, in the bottom lane, we are seeing right now, Wami is the main target. There is some movement with the top zone there. Even right now, we see that actually Wami is the one that's being chased on the Fresh Golem. DK!
The arrow almost connected onto Wami, though Wami taking a lot of damage, but to bushwalk onto 2 hero. Wami still being the target, but he is tanky enough to survive it.
Dire's structures are
It's 2
fortified.
members actually going, 3 members
Dire's
even with the
middle tower is
Mirana,
under attack.
with the Primal Beast, along
Radiant's
with the
bottom
Undying,
tower is
I mean
under
with the
attack.
Mars. It's just like so much hard
Dire's
of
top
time
tower
to
is
do
under
to
attack.
actually ignore that one, and he is able to survive with that kind of momentum. So from the side of Indonesia, if they are able to drag this game longer and longer, I think like it's gonna be like so much better on their hand. But Team Philippines need to play early.
The bushwalk onto Swashbuckle. The rolling will cancel the TP. There is some clip there for Mikoto to take down the kill.
You should have
Joel.
stayed out of the woods.
The kill is taken by Jokem though, but it's fine. A really good one though.
It's a very good one. It's 4-7. It's 1,000 net worth lead here from the side of Philippines, but anything can happen. And oh my God, it's 3-man smoke here from the side of Team Indonesia.
Are
They will be
scanning.
trying
scan?
to get something. Scan
Philippines?
something.
Radiant's middle
Already
tower
know the
is under
scan is
attack.
connected to Indonesia. They know something going on. So they just got away, they just got back into safe position behind the tier 2 tower. Grims. Also, they're
Dire's
showing himself
bottom
after
tower
Mikoto
is
show in the
under
mid lane.
attack.
It's still going to be a slow tempo of the game right now from both of the sides even. Because like, from the side of Indonesia, once again, they really need to farm towards
Radiant's
this
middle
Naga Siren.
tower
And
is
Naga
under
is like
attack.
having like 1,000 net worth less than rather than
Dire's
not
middle
super
tower
fast. But
is under
Jokem will be able to secure 1 point right here. It's a domination to the side of Jokem with taking Grims down on his hand.
Wow. A
That's a solid kill,
sharpshooter
right?
kill. A really nice kill from Jokem.
It is. And now, the arrow rater from the side of Aries will actually help so much here in the terms of setup towards Team Indonesia. And now, the power up, it's going to be Arcane that is denied by Whitemon side in the bottom lane. While for the side of Womi, when we're going for something else, maybe even going to the heal or something, I think like it's still going to be very good options. But Mantasa is the one that is being finished off by the Naga. The Naga.
With the scan from
Radiant
Indonesia.
are scanning.
They know something going on, but the Spiral Beast is the one going on jet, the bushwalk under the rolling thunder with the sharpshooter also. Mikoto, he doesn't have any onslaught. Mikoto with the swashbuckle again will take the kill until Lewis though.
He's able to actually secure something right here, and even the Primal Beast is the one that's being taken care of from the side of Philippines. So I think like it's a good pick up, but it doesn't mean that it's changing so much. Well, Mikoto doing a rotation again. I think like they are purposely giving the space for this Mirana to do something.
Yeah.
Like Mirana always staying in the mid lane when the rotation is changing. Like the one that is doing the rotation is actually the Primal Beast itself.
Yeah, they're having some deep war
Radiant's middle tower
behind the
is
ancient
under
camps. They're actually spots natural prophet farming there.
Dire's
Don't want to
top
go
tower
for
is
natural
under
prophet at least
attack.
for now. But they already pretty decent vision onto it.
Well,
Look at that, look at the vision coming from Indonesia right now.
well, Indonesia right now having so much movement. Oh, in the bottom lane, there's some chains connected to this Joel. Joel having the spear to push back for Womi, and there is another TP to the bottom lane from Aris, but I don't think that they will try to do something about that one.
Deep
Slash
south
battle.
flow onto the rolling thunder. Akashi just taking the swashbuckle. One more hit from the rolling. He's just still around with the swashbuckle. Mikoto will take the kill. And the
Oh, the
Thompson
arrow.
though. Oh, the arrow onto the Thompson. Mikoto just taking a lot of this. The Song of the Silent coming in to help. Mikoto is still survive.
Oh, whoa,
But
whoa.
they got the natural robot in. They will got Mars in the battle lane. They have a lot of advantage right now from Indonesia.
That's the thing about the Song of Siren. I do mention it before that actually it's just like gonna be
Dire's
able to
bottom tower
save
is under
someone.
attack.
And it's a really good save because if Mikoto is the one that's being picked off, I think like it's gonna be a very expensive one since it's gonna be taken. But the setup right, the global silence is being used, but the onslaught chasing over something here to the side and Primal Beast.
Wow, Womi finally being taken care of with the big AB and along with the global silence. A really huge skill from Philippines right now.
They're doing a really good counter after initiation that is being brought by Team Indonesia, you know?
Yeah, but Nagas still having a really great space also with the Dream Mortal.
It is.
Already ahead of Nature Prophet, top of the board right now. After Nature Prophet died in the mid lane, he's having a really great time. And Nature Prophet after he's dead, it's kind of bad
Radiant's
though.
bottom
He's
tower
having a bad
is
time with
under
the bushwalk
attack.
coming. Under the sharpshooter, he still tries to find Mirana. Mikoto doesn't want to commit, at least for now.
Because if he's the one that is committing, you know that actually there is Primal Beast, there is this Natural Prophet that can follow up really fast. So if they are able to do something, but the Rolling Thunder is already being used, focusing over the Natural Prophet, that is not going to be going anywhere.
That's a really bad position to be in from Akashi though. The Swashbuckle will check him down. Silence is being taken from behind, but Natural Prophet is the main carry. Mikoto with the roll up, with the Shell Cast also, he is taken down, but Indonesia have to be really careful right now. Jokam being chased out to this onslaught. Triple 3-0 with double kill from Luis.
Oh my god, the silencer that is gone is just a few distances, but Arena of Blood right here with the spear going towards this
Arrow.
one. And the arrow connected to this one. It's a triple kill for Lewis here with the domination from Philippines.
Wow, they had a huge skill though. Until Natural Prophet, but they lose a 4 hero. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Really
is.
good counter initiation coming from Philippines. A really good play from them. They're attacking everyone except for Dreamotel that hasn't even joined the fight.
But the Naga already finishing off the Manta Arcade, going for Heart of Taras.
Yeah, along with the Bloodthorn I think in the end. Or the Blade Slayer.
We can see from the replay actually, the Rolling Thunder actually going really well to the side of Natural Prophet. But we thought that the Swashbuckle that he's trying to use to actually get the kill towards that one. Actually, it's still a very bad situation since he is still forcing to do the war when it's not in the favor of Team Indonesia itself.
At least Natural Prophet doesn't get any goal from the win before, the fight before though.
Yeah. That is right. Well, from the side of this Natural Prophet already finishing off over the milestone and might be going for something more. After maybe the KB that can be brought by the side of this Natural Prophet. Because the Natural Prophet's natural spell already like super painful. Not forgetting the sprout that can be given and doing a really good push here.
Yeah, 4 men into the top lane from Indonesia. They try to find something. There's only Primal Beast on the left side, behind the trees. But Indonesia doesn't realize it. They just smoke, try to find another kill near the draw speed. Maybe they try to start Roshan. I don't think so.
I don't think like it's a wise choice if they're doing the Roshan right now. I think like it's so much better if they're maybe picking off somebody first before they're trying to do that.
Mirana in the mid lane though, Jokam with the bushwalk. It's connected. The static, oh, the corner shot dealing a lot of damage.
And Mikoto,
And Mikoto killing Grims in behind.
I think like Grims want to do some backstab here to the side of Team Indonesia, but Indonesia is just like so prepared over the things that they're doing, so they are losing in terms of that one. So if it's like one undying down from the side of Philippines, they will be able to go for this Roshan.
Yeah. There's a lot of scout potential coming with the arrow maybe putting some Treant from Metro Skull into the pit, but they don't do it yet. So Philippines doesn't realize at all what the situation inside of the pit.
Radiant are scanning.
It's a really great momentum coming from Indonesia if they get the Roshan, and they will get it for free without any counter from Philippines. Mikoto will take the Aegis though.
Yeah, Mikoto will get that one because Pangolier, I think like it's very risky movement from the side of Pangolier to actually dive to somebody, but Jewel along with the others doing some rotation here. Want to pick off somebody from the side of Team Indonesia, especially the Mochal that is very free in terms of the EXP and also.
But I think Indonesia just realized it. They're just gathering up in the mid lane. Doesn't really let anyone go far behind. So they know something's going on. They have a vision. They spot something near the outpost. They want to go for it. The Diffusal Slow along with the Bushwalk and the Sharpshooter will get the kill onto Grims. Mikoto with the roll up actually. Doesn't want to commit into anything else, but it's already a good start from Indonesia. They found Mirana though. Dreamotel with the silence. The force staff is there, but the Chakram along with the spear. The global silence are pretty late onto Dreamotel though. Dreamotel will have the song of the siren. But BKB is still onto Luis.
Is under attack.
Already almost expired. The goal is still there. Jokam being speared, but Luis is the one Will be taken down by Mikoto along with Womi though.
It's a domination that is being stopped. Last word, Curse, is directly to the side of this Mars, and I don't think that they will be able to take this Mars down. On the other hand, we're seeing that Mikoto going against Akashi, and now the swashbuckle is being used to all the farm that he can get to that one, but there is still this Womi. The Blink Dagger is already being used, but they're going to be going for that one. Mikoto will be taking the kill here along with Womi taking over the Grips.
Grims just respawning then TTP into bottom lane. And suddenly he died again.
It's another 35 seconds for the Greens here. After trying so hard to defend bottom lane, but I do feel like they are forcing to work quite hard here from the side of from Team Philippines. Well, we know that actually Mikoto, I do understand that actually maybe the cows like Mikoto have the Aegis, so they want to try to take it. Maybe try to use it without any like going to the high ground or whatsoever, but it's still a very
Radiant's top tower
unique condition that can be brought by the side of Indonesia.
Yeah.
And now it's 3,000 net worth lead here from the side of Indonesia, while the Naga Siren, I might say that it's on the top of the list here, with top 4 consisting of 3 members, 3 cores from Indonesian side.
Yeah, they already have a really good lead. Really good momentum from Indonesia. The 4-man smoke, they're trying to find something right now. They will cross the river onto the high ground of Philippines. Eric just showing himself in the mid and the Bulldog doesn't connect. Rolling Thunder comes on. The arena of speed, the speed doesn't connect onto anyone, so maybe they can get Mars. Womi did a lot of damage already. Jokam from behind, the rolling still going on. They got the Mars kill. The Moonlight Shadow doesn't really save him.
Oh my god. I think like with the movement that is being brought by the side of them, with the purposely taking over the Mirana, along taking over the Mars is always almost big off. But Global Silence is already being used here. The BKB is there, but Jokam is down. And it's not only Jokam, I think the purpose that they were thinking of, but look at that, the Chakra, the Swashbuckle, directly going for the final piece, but the damage that is given from this Luxurious Proven is just like so painful, and also the Milestone.
Yeah, unfortunately, they can still go onto the high ground though. Indonesia really want to chase that after the BKB expired. But the BKB expired at the same time he reached the high ground. With the help of our staff also.
Yeah.
So he cannot reach there. Cannot go too deep into the high ground. He'll want to play it safe, at least for now though.
Natus Prophet Mjolnir with the hands of Biden on his hand. He might be going for something else here. Might be going, Avskadi is going to be very nice, but if they want to go for the Adestro later, it might be like so much better to actually giving the punishment over the armor to the side of Indonesia.
Yes. Mikoto along with Whitemon just moving around the map, trying to keep farm. They already got a really good advantage. 30 more seconds until the age is reclaimed though.
Yeah.
The Rolling Thunder, they already, Lewis doesn't have any BKB. Mikoto really want to chase onto Luis. The first rolling, onto the second one, the Diffusal slow is there, the Shield Crash, the second rolling there, Mikoto. But Mars is on the low ground, chasing onto Jokam, the BKB from the well. Mikoto have to be careful. Oh, he does the arrow with the roll up onto the high ground. Mikoto tries to reset the fight. He tries to run behind. Mikoto just bring him from onto the right side. The Diffusal slow. Mikoto doing speed, but the age is being reclaimed on the worst time possible. Medusato and Silent, they're dealing a lot of damage onto Grim, but Womi has to run away. Dimochal still have the song on the side, but all of them has BKB. Dimochal keep being just with the trample onto Luis, so Dimochal, the BKB just expired just on time. Dimochal just trying behind the trees, he's trying to TP out. Dimochal, we got the TP just on time. But Joel also taking a lot of damage. Womi gets the kill!
Oh my god, and maybe Womi is still aiming for more right here. He's still looking for it, but there is no one from the side of Philippines that is still there. Jokam might be giving some information right now, but no. I think it's just a very huge war that happens just now, but Aegis just reclaimed in the worst time, just like what Anoni have mentioned. It's like losing the Aegis and losing the life of Pangolian. Here, Mikoto is just like giving a lot of gold swings to the side of Team Philippines, and Philippines, they are only having like this primal beast to be taken down on the hand of Womi, and Womi, again, the domination that he have without anyone that is actually countering the Timber Saw is just like so great, and it's just like giving so much hard time for Philippines to deal with it.
Yeah.
But still, Philippines still have tons of chances to actually stop the movement from Indonesia, especially if they are using the Arena of Blood once again to actually locking up the player from Indonesia and Natus Prophet able to do something. If not, they might still able to do some split push from the Natus Prophet itself, which I don't see it often lately.
Yeah, the BKB from Philippines having a lot of trouble with it. Takram, along with Rolling Thunder, the sharpshooter coming on, doesn't really connect onto Luis though, to well forcing his big AB. But Womi, pretty tanky already. Oh, the Arena of Blood. Womi getting hit by the arrow also onto the Perforas. There's a lot of spell onto him. Without using his big AB, Womi really can't
Dire's
survive
top
that.
tower is under
He
attack.
cannot survive that. He cannot do anything about it. And it's 7:20 right now, while we see that actually there is a stun that is given to the side of this Mars that needs to get back. Mikoto and also Jim Mochel. Jim Mochel is just like so bad already with 20,000 net worth that he's having. And oh, there's an arrow connected from the Mirana, but I think like it's no one, the one actually wants to go in and dive in.
Yeah,
So
the
that's-
Montreal is doing pretty good, denying the Hurricane before Philippines try to get it with the illusion.
Radiant's bottom
They try
tower
to fight
has
another fight. 15 more
Dire
seconds
are
until the next
scanning.
rounds have the random time.
What if it's like butter is the one that's being made by the hand of this Naga Siren? Is it a very good item at the moment?
It is though. It is.
Butter is just gonna be so crazy for the side of the Naga. The Naga was like handling so much damage so far, but with the butter, I think like it's gonna be better for the side of this Naga because this Naga needs an opener, but also like receiving so much damage that can be given by the side of team Indonesia.
But he's going for the BKB first. I think he's here out with his BKB.
BKB is nice, but
Pretty-
after that
pretty,
one,
pretty rare though for the illusion hero for using BKB, but maybe he really needs it in this fight. But Roshan is actually not that long. Only 15 more seconds until the Roshan is spawned. Pretty low random time here.
the scan is
Indonesia
already
have
connected.
really good setup for the Ross fight. They need
Yeah.
to fight for the Ross fight though for now.
The high ground situation here from the side of Indonesia, along with the vision that they have in nearby the Roshan
Dire's
pit
top
right
tower
now.
is under
It's
attack.
just going really well. The Naga ready
Smoke.
with the Heart of Tara's Blood Throne, along with the Manta. But look at that one, the Arena of Blood will be open. The spear is connected, but some Sirens! Bikini is there! To Bikini even! Coming from the side of Philippines!
Dimocha though with the rolling, trying to stop the movement from Lewis without any BKB left. Lewis being chased down by Mikoto, but Dimocha taking a lot of damage. He tried to get
Womi!
away. Dimocha keep being chased down by Ares, but Womi dealing a lot of damage onto the Primal Beast, but there's another Prophet. He deals really painful damage also
Spear.
onto Womi. Get onto the right side, but Akashi is there already.
Oh my god, this is two members from the side of Team Indonesia that is being taken down, especially Womi, that is giving 1,000 gold swinging into the side of Philippines. They are having a really good setup.
But they can maybe go for a Russian act now. There is no BKB, there is no Arena of Blood, there is no
That's
Thompson
true.
already for every player in the Philippine side.
They're opening up a lot of
They already
resources.
spent all the style into
Yeah.
the fight, and Indonesia actually still can go on.
The Riptide over and over again coming from the side of the Motel right here along with Mikoto. No one from the side of Philippines wants to get close to that area. I don't think they even considering to contest that one as well.
Yeah, the Aghanim Shard along with Aegis, the second Russian of the game.
And now, with the, I mean like with the school basher, it's already like super painful and also like super annoying coming from the side of Langolier.
Yeah.
Plus the rolling thunder on that one. I think like a lot of possibility here. And Akashi, this is what he can do as a Natus Prophet. Like this is the one that they supposed to do to go against a Naga Siren that can clear the
Radiant's
way
middle tower
very
is
fast as
under
well.
attack.
So I think like so far right now from the side of Philippines, they still try so hard to stay in the upper bracket because once again, ladies and gentlemen, upper bracket have this advantage of having 1 point if they are coming to the grand final from the upper bracket.
Yeah, that's a really huge advantage.
That's why Philippines still want to fight for this third game. At least for the third game, they are still having this potential to go something and also like try to punish the opponent.
A really stellar performance coming from Indonesia. They are doing really well. They're securing the objective, keep finding a really good kills. In terms of number 20 kill from Philippines, but they are getting a lot of support skill. While Indonesia getting a lot of huge skill onto the Nature Prophet, even Lewis, Mars.
That's what I agree.
They got the most valuable kill. So they got the advantage like that. CK Gold did along with the Aegis at his hand.
Jokem, the smoke was being popped here, the swashbuckler already being used, but they will be chasing for
The
something
dust.
that they don't have. The dust, they don't even have it on their hand at the moment, and it might be a setup for Team Philippines.
Yeah, doesn't connect to Grims though. Still out of range. The Moonlight
Dire's
Shadow
middle
saving his
tower
life.
is under attack.
Yeah.
Arena of Spear and Arcane the Arrow.
Oh,
Connect
connected!
under the backline. Jokem is actually the one getting hit by the arrow, but the Starfall doesn't connect because of the Song of the Siren help from Dream Hotel. Really nicely done. A really nice save coming from Dream Hotel because Jokem really need that help.
Yeah. Jokai might help with the damage later from the side of Team Indonesia, and losing the member with the silencer already is already like a huge momentum right here. Even Mars already using the Arena of Blood and everything that he's having to stop the movement. Well, Natus Prophet, the Daedalus is already on the hand here from the Natus Prophet side, and he
Yeah.
might be going for something to help him more sustain. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, for the
It's a really
it's
painful
butter.
Nature Prophet already.
It's a Naga Sirens going through the batter. This is what they need, and it's 2 minutes left for the Aegis of Immortal to be reclaimed to the side of Roshan. So
And
they
Philippines
really,
relying so much on his BKB, the BKB. The Grims being actually getting spotted by Womi, rolling thunder from behind. Womi already used BKB, so Womi taking a lot of damage. Actually, Womi has to get away. But in front of him is Nature Prophet in a really bad position. Akashi still have the left tilt. Dreamhotel goes onto him. Dreamhotel still has the Aegis. Maybe the Aegis will be powered up by Dreamhotel, but at least for now, they don't have any BKB at all. The Bushwalk doesn't connect. Dreamhotel has to be careful of the arrow. Dreamhotel doesn't have time at all to use BKB, I think. The BKB finally being used, but it's kind of late. Dreamhotel trying to run behind. The Bears can't be in front. Dreamhotel has the Song of the Siren. Try to run away. The heal is actually there. Dreamhotel gets speed into the Arena of Blood, but the song still active. Dreamhotel have the mirror image, turning back the fight. Onto Nature's Prophet, they will try another kill. The Pulverize onto Dreamhotel finally gets the kill onto him.
Womi's
But
here.
Joel, the Swashbuckler again along with the Besser. Onto Joel, he tries to reset the fight. Both of the carry from both of the team is dead right now. Natural Prophet along with Nagasan, but Grim is alone in the front line. The sharpshooter with the shield crash from Mikoto will take him down.
Oh my god, it's a lot of resources that is being done by both of the sides, but the last Song of the Siren is actually dragging the time for the side of Indonesia. And it's besides that they are getting through all of this one, but the Aegis of Immortal was being taken at really good time.
As far as I think I don't worry about Dreamhotel though. I thought they had BKB after the Aegis, but the BKB used actually pretty late.
But actually, it's also a
He used it
dieback.
he used it at the last moment after he's taken a lot of damage already. Kind of late though.
Yeah. Because he,
Unfortunately, he still has the Song of the Siren. No one else having the BKB from the Philippine side. He turns the fight away after that.
yeah. But it's like a dieback for the Undying, so it's actually like a very hard time for the side of Philippine side. They are not even having something. Only the kill over the Naga Siren is the one that they are taking care of at that particular moment. So from the side of Team Philippines, I think like right now they really need to do something with the movement that they're doing. Like if they're aiming for the Naga Siren, they really need a burst and also potential damage, because a lot of resources from the side of Team Indonesia will stop it with the Global Silence, with the BKB, Song of Siren, and even maybe coming from the side of Pangolier. I mean, like the Pangolier was trying so hard to actually moving around to stop the movement from the Mirana, the Primal Beast, everyone apparently.
Yeah, double damage thrown getting denied from Ares though. They are resetting the fight, they are resetting the momentum. Philippines actually relying so much on their BKB. So they really need you to use BKB wisely though. If they don't have BKB in the fight, that's gonna be a really hard fight coming on.
And don't pop the
Against
BKB
Indonesia,
in the like before the Song of Siren is there.
Yeah.
Because if it's not the Song of Siren, it will be like a really good setup here for the side of Team Indonesia. But the Moonlight Shadow is already being used here with a mirror image that can try to move around and maybe clear the wave of the creep again. Once again, like if you're talking about the push here, the ability coming from both of the sides is just like as strong as the other. Like coming from the Natus Prophet, coming from the side of Naga Siren, both of them are going really great to the late game. But if it's later than with what we thought, like Natus Prophet can be handled for the late game. Like
Yeah.
it's Naga Siren.
Yeah, especially if Nether Prophet doesn't have any BKB, right?
Yeah.
I think they need a lot of better though for the Indonesian. You need to handle Nether Prophet BKB.
It means that the side of the
Maybe even
Pangolier
Naga, yeah. Maybe even Naga. Pang already has one.
need to finish off over the Abyssal, or it doesn't need to be like that.
Yeah, if you got the money though.
Dire's middle tower is under
Well,
attack.
the Pangolier right now is trying to aim at something else, maybe changing something on their purposes, because at the moment, I mean, like the progress coming from the side of Pangolier with the force stuff and everything, just like
Ooh, they broke the spot of each other though. The Swashbuckle again have the best from Mikoto. They try to open the fight, the BKB onto the well. Song of the Siren. There is 3 heroes in the Song of the Siren though, but they're losing Hoodwink. They're losing Jokam. They have to be really careful about the next fight. The double Chakram coming out from the Womi. The Swashbuckle again with the best. It goes on onto Silencer.
Radiant's middle tower is
The white man is gone. Both of the support coming from the side of Indonesia is not there. While for the Indonesia, they don't have Song of Siren as well. So they need to handle in the high ground, while the side of this team Philippines, they might be going for a
Radiant's
push
middle
here,
tower
because
has fallen.
with the ability that they have, with all of the heroes that they're having, they're still going to be able to maybe even taking all of the tower inside of the Indonesian side right now.
Yeah, 15 more seconds though until the respawn time, until the random time for the next Roshan.
Yeah.
We don't know how long the random time is gonna be, but if it's a really instant random time for Roshan, it's gonna be really helpful for Philippines. So they already set up in some vision, they're already having some good wards around the Rosh pit, but it's almost 3 minutes random time. It's really long random time coming from Roshan.
It is like very, very long time. Here it's 3 minutes one from the side of Roshan itself, but it's dragging the time again. It's going to 40 minutes of the game, but the differences between one and another side is just like pretty much nothing. And you know what? This is like only depend on the situation of the initiation. If the initiation went well from the side of Indonesia, Indonesia got it. But if it's coming from the side of Philippines, Philippines got it. So it only depends on what kind of situation.
The
Oh,
bushwalk with the sharpshooter,
it's so painful, by the way.
and just trying to bait onto something though. They keep spamming their spell onto the pit. They need to find the information about Roshan at least. Both of them don't know when Roshan gonna respawn, because it's a random time. Still a long way to go though. Almost 2 minutes until Roshan, the third Roshan of the game. So it's gonna have either one between Refresher Shot or Aghanim Blessing. The illusion comes on, Dimochal just use his end snare onto the illusion of Primal Beast.
Ooh. Well, we see that actually right now from the side of Team Philippines, they are gonna be trying maybe closing up the gap between one and to another. Maybe the next Roshan will be just like a very important part. Like if they are able to secure the Roshan, it's gonna be very good. And even if they are having a really good vision, the vision setup gonna be very nice from the side of Philippines or maybe Indonesia.
Yeah, 1 more minute, 50 more seconds for the next Roshan, the third Roshan of the game. If it's gonna be a Aghanim Blessing, it's really huge Roshan. Even if it's contain a Aghanim Shard though, it's gonna be a really good addition from both of the team actually, even from Philippines.
Oh, the
Got
damage.
the kills onto Jokam, another arena of blood. The well will find Whitemon, the arrow connected on the Whitemon though. The BKB is there, Dimochal being jumped out without even using his BKB. The global silence just stopping the Pulverize. Dimochal uses the BKB, the Song of the Side is there.
Oh, they might be
Wow.
retreating from this kind of condition, because the buyback is already being forced by the side of Silencer, and they are already losing Jokam at that particular moment.
Yeah.
So it's going to be quite hard if they're still forcing the war on the hand of Team Indonesia and Philippines. It's like 2 seconds more. This is moment for Roshan if they are aiming for it.
Yeah, Indonesia still have a vision in front of the pit. The best is there. With the Chakram, doesn't even reach the well. The well doesn't have any BKB, the defuse are slowed. There is no damage actually, so he can dagger out. But Roshan is actually already respawned. This is the third Roshan of the game.
It is a
Is it
third Roshan.
Aghanim or is it a Refresher?
Might be.
Either way, it's gonna be a really great addition.
Let's see inside of the Roshan what is actually inside
Oh,
of
the Aghanim Blessing though.
Oh my god, this is gonna be super expensive if they let this one go. And look at that one. Actually from the side of Indonesia already starting up towards this
With the
Roshan.
purpose onto Womi. Womi taking a lot of damage right in the chakra. The BKB being pumped out. Womi trying to get away. But Womi taking a lot of damage from Enterprise along with big auto double kill from Akashi. This is going to be a really hard moment from Indonesia and Philippines. Having a really great advantage. The third Roshan is there in front of them. A really huge Roshan though.
A really huge Roshan right here. And it's not that only that because Pangolier along with the Timber is not there. It's not available. It's still not going to be a very good momentum if they are not having that one. But I don't think from the rest of the players coming from the side of Indonesia, they'll be trying to go for it. And it's going to be Aghanim Blessing along with Cheese and also Aegis of Immortal to the side of Philippines.
Suddenly, every advantage that Indonesia has from the early set up until now has been nullified by the Philippines, and Philippines right now are the one having a really great advantage. AK gold lead. With a lot of momentum coming on the Philippines though. The Aegis is there, the Chase is there.
And suddenly the win probability that was on the Indonesian team is now in the hand of Team Philippines, and it's like 78% to the side of Team Philippines with the Aegis, with the network, with 2 kills that they done to the side of Mongolia along with the Timbersaw. And even coming from the side of Natter Prophet, this Natter Prophet is right now still a monster. 45 minutes is almost reached. I think like that is due coming from the side of Natter Prophet. After this, it's going to be a little bit of hold on. Despite from the side of the Natter Prophet itself, they're already having the Daedalus, which is a very good item to actually giving the damage toward the side of
A
Indonesia.
lot of damage though.
Along with the MKB, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so they already have the countermeasure for the
The
butterfly
butter, yeah.
coming from the Siren. The dagger already come out. He got Swift Blink. This Natural Prophet is already a monster.
It is.
Oh, he is really painful though.
It is super painful.
No
right
one
now.
can survive it. Maybe they need Ion D, something like that. Or just Halbert maybe. Just trying to stop the damage coming from this Natural Prophet carry.
Because it's just like too much to be handled right now.
Yeah.
It is too much. It is just like plenty of things, plenty of momentums right now. And from the side of Team Philippines, they're still gonna be trying to maybe trying to go for the high ground. I mean, like for the high ground, the thing about the high ground is like the ability for the clearing of the wave from the side of Indonesia with the Naga, with the Timbersaw. I mean, like, it's still like very hard for them to do so. They really need good setup to go for the high
are
ground.
scanning.
Yeah, they really need that one. But scan coming from Indonesia, they just paranoid, trying to find something Philippine. They just don't know where the hell the player from Philippines right now. Jokam with the boost walk doesn't connect until the waist. The arrow from Womi have to be careful there.
Yeah. One slight mistake, it's over for Indonesia at the moment. Well, from the side of Philippines, they really, once again, need a good setup. Don't ruin this Aegis and also the Cheese, because if they're not having really good momentum with these two, it might be the chance for Indonesia to try to come back, because right now, the buyback is going to be really matter along with the respawn time that is going to be taking so long. Well, for the side of Silencer, he doesn't have any buyback for this moment.
Yeah, already 20k for Philippines.
Radiant's
Whoa.
bottom
That's
tower is
quite
under
a lot
attack.
though.
It is a lot, it is a lot. But once again, will they be able, the question is, will they be able to go to the high ground? That's the biggest mystery right now with all of the things that they're having.
Yeah.
The hooping is also like being very annoying right now. And the counter set up with the Song of Siren,
Are scanning.
despite they have a BKB and everything.
Naga just trying to defend the top lane, the second tower in the top, but Philippines wiping them up onto the high ground. The vision is there, but Jokam breaking the smoke, knowing all of the Philippine players is on the right side. They're trying to get away the spears onto the silencer. Whitemon taking a lot of damage, and Whitemon dying for 70 seconds, but they get another kill onto Mars. This is a really good start team fight potential from Indonesia. The rolling keep going on. They fought the Primal Beast. Lewis taking a lot of damage. Right, the best is there. He keeps going on. The damage is also there. The onslaught trying to get away, but Piranha is stuck in the cliff. From behind, they try to get away, but Legend Prophets dealing a lot of damage. The song on the side, they're stopping the movement coming from Philippines. They try to find some initiation right now.
Yeah, look at that one actually. One forced buyback that has been done inside of Team Philippines right now, and one down from the side of Silencer. The Mars kill is just like very huge here, I think, from the side of Team Indonesia. And I think like it's back again, it's very hard to actually going for the high ground. And Mikoto, I mean like the setup that is being done to the side of that Mars is also like very crazy, and Blink Dagger to the hand of Naga. They want to have a very aggressive setup, I guess, with the song along with the Blink Dagger to the middle of that while they are not having the BKB, and it's 6 seconds of BKB. Right now it's mostly like 6 seconds. It's not like a fresh BKB like before, which is a really good time for the side of Team Indonesia to actually do something.
Ooh, this one doesn't have any BKB right now. They force them up into the high ground though. A really nice backup coming from Philippines. Double force draft from the low ground up until the high ground.
Oh.
A really nice initiation from Indonesia, but the backup from Philippines is really good.
It is super good, apparently. It's just like super strong, and oh my god. I think like the Mars will be like the one that is actually giving the answer for the side of Team Philippines if the Arena of Blood happens to have like really good momentum and also locking some of the players here from Team Indonesia. It's gonna be super hard.
They will smoke, the smoke will be broken. Jokem is on the front. The Purpurize being stopped by the Swashbuckle. Lewis just used his PKB, just trying to get out of the arena, but 2 men down. Mikoto
3 men down.
3 men down from Indonesia, but right now Womi is stuck in the arena. He cannot get away. The 4 men down. Only Dreamochel is the last man standing right now from Indonesia.
And I don't think they will be able to do anything from the side of Indonesia. There is a buyback. Will they be forced to use the buyback? Womi is doing the buyback already. Pangolier still holding up to that one. They still want to drag this game longer without any buyback and trying to have the 70 seconds from the side of the Pangolier to get back as soon as possible. But the tier 3 tower in mid lane, it will be gone in the hand of Team Philippines, and they might be taking one set of racks without any contest from the side of Indonesia right now.
Go for the second set though. Under the bottom lane, Akasi. The double Chakam trying to clear the wave, but there is nothing that Womi can do. They need to wait until both of the support respawn at least.
Yeah.
Mikoto still have to buy back though.
They really want to hold the buyback coming from the side of Mikoto. They just want to clear the wave. They just want to stop the pressure.
The buyback coming on the Swashbuckle. The best coming on the Jewel. There is no cancel. The best is not there. The best is not there. Mikoto cannot cancel the TP. Dreamochel trying to find something.
No.
But they are all out of his range.
And there is no song for the next minute in here. But yeah.
And a wasted buyback, that's really huge from Indonesia though.
And everyone's just being disciplined. After seeing the buyback, they just like, I don't want anything else. It's already been used by the head of this Pangolier, and they just retreated. They want to have a better setup later. And also they have the advantage because next on, if Indonesia wants to play quite aggressive from the side of Philippines, they still have the buyback on their hand.
Yeah.
They still have it on them.
It's really huge if Mikoto or Womi taken out.
You know what?
The next,
No,
yeah.
Anonym, everything can happen, even the red things. Because
Yeah.
right now, without any racks coming, the bottom lane, and also the mid lane coming from the side of Indonesia, but in the top lane, no, there is nothing that Primal Beast gonna do for that one. Yeah, I mean, like the red will be done
Radiant's top tower is
anytime
under
if
attack.
there's a presence from the Nature's Prophet, right?
Yeah.
So the ability is still
Dire's
gonna be
middle
there.
tower has fallen.
The next Roshan though, this is the 4th Roshan. This is gonna be the 4th Roshan with 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds for the random time.
Scanning.
Yeah.
It's gonna contain the Agony Blazing
Radiant's
along
top
with the
tower
Crash
is
and
under
Sharp,
attack. Radiant's
Aegis
top
and also
tower
Cheese.
has
So
fallen.
it's really huge potential coming from the next Roshan. And I don't think Indonesia is in a really good position for them to contest though.
It's getting harder and
Dire's
harder
middle tower
each
is
minute
under
inside
attack.
of the game right now. 7 more minutes for the buyback.
Just wait for the next shot, putting up the gum in the pit. Try to set up some vision already.
Oh.
The outside vision from the Philippines is really huge right now.
It is very huge
And
right now.
without buyback from Mikoto along with Womi, I think it's really bad if they try to contest.
That's the thing, and it's 29,000 net worth in the hand of Team Philippines, and one wrong position, it's gonna be over right now from the side of Indonesia, because two cores from the side of Indonesia doesn't have a really good momentum right
You
now.
could have the A on this one,
Yeah.
so maybe they can drag sometimes before Natural Prophet can kill him off maybe.
Or-
Primal Beast onto the mid lane. Maybe the Hex initiation coming on. The sharpshooter is down. Don't let him use the BKB if you can. Taking a lot of damage on him, but the BKB being popped out. It's kind of late. Demoncha using the Song of the Siren. Catching up G-Mans in the song. They're stopping the momentum from the Arena of Blood.
And they
Trying
want
to
to
get away.
disengage.
Yeah, trying to get away from there.
They don't want to
Just
have,
dragging them onto their own vision. They have this vision on the
Yeah.
right side.
they want to have the advantage over that moment. It's still a very good discipline coming from the side of Indonesia, but once again, I mean, like, it's a 40 seconds before the next Roshan.
Yeah, your only chance, I think, if you
Radiant's
don't let
top
the
tower
enemy
is
using his
under
BKB.
attack.
The thing is,
But the moment when they use BKB, it's kind of hard to deal with the damage though.
and they don't have any Song of Siren for the next war for Roshan.
Next initiation, the boost wall coming onto Mars. The Hex is there. The damage is there with the sharpshooter onto the shield crash. They got one. Lewis is trying to get behind. They need to deward the vision though. The Aghanim Scepter coming from Nature Prophet. Does this? Oh, the red. Nature Prophet is alone. Can they stun him? The global sign is stopping the Nature Prophet move. But Nico taking a lot of damage already. They try to find the
God
fight on
Scepter.
the other side of the map.
Womi!
In the mid lane, Womi taking a lot of damage. They try to TP out. He cannot get out. Mars using the buyback though. 3 men down already from Indonesia.
And it might be a GG
Well,
here.
just in time, when Roshan just spawned, so it is a really worst scenario for Indonesia, and the best scenario for Philippines. They're going straight onto the Roshan.
And they
This
will
is,
get so much from this Roshan.
yeah, this is the 4th Roshan in the game.
And it's gonna be super expensive movement. This is gonna be the Aegis of Immortal in the hand of Nature's Prophet, and he might be going directly to the side of Team Indonesia, going again to the high ground because they don't have anything else. There is no buyback from the side of Womi, despite they will be having silence for 15 seconds and 30 seconds for the side of the Jokam here with that Hoodwink. Well, it's still a very hard situation for Indonesia, and I think Philippines still need to take advantage over that one. They still need to try to finish up the game as soon as possible and taking control over the buyback situation that is on the loss over the Team Indonesia.
Yeah, they're having a rough game. Womi actually, the respawn time coming from him is really long.
It is,
He
because
is-
of the penalty, right?
Penalty time from the buyback. The Hex coming onto Dreamontel. The spear is following him up. The arrow also. Dreamontel really need the help though. Dreamontel taken a lot of damage already, and he will be taken down instantly buyback. He tried to get the fight right now. This is do or die situation. The push wall coming on the Swashbuckle onto the side of Blood. The cutting off the Hoodwink. Jokam will be taken down. He still has the buyback. Using it instantly also. Wetman taking a lot of damage from behind the Song of the Siren with the TP out. The arrow though, almost catching Dreamontel.
But the wave is coming really big from the side of
And
Philippines.
GG
right?
Core,
And GG
we're
is
gonna
that.
have our third game to decide the winner in the upper bracket between Indonesia against Philippines.
And
What a match, what a game, and what a stellar performance coming from Philippines in this game.
I do feel like the performance coming from the Mars is like so beautiful coming from the side of Team Philippines, how they are having the setup, especially with that Arena of Blood that is actually creating so much trouble, and the spear that is actually holding up the movement here for the Indonesian team. Like we see that actually a lot of movement from the side of this particular Pangol here, even Naga, the Timber that we thought that will be able to hold up the damage coming from the side of the Philippines is not going on that way. And the combo from the Mirana along with the Mars is just like so annoying. But
Yeah.
the Tombstone from the Undying is also like in a really tough position to be handled by the side of Team Indonesia.
Yeah, Natural Prophet carry. I think I don't ever think that he is that strong, but Akashi
He
is just
is.
proving it.
Yeah.
It's really a strong hero to have, even onto the late game though.
I think like he is just like a strong player. We saw it how he's playing with the Phantom Assassin before with the Slug. He's just like showing really a stellar performance coming from the side of Akashi for the second game. And it's just like a huge thing, but this is the highlight for this second game. You can see most of the highlights is actually coming from Jewel. They're actually performing really well with the Mars, how he's using the spear, how he's using the Arena of Blood. But you know what? Coming from Mikoto also like giving so much time to the side of Team Indonesia to try to catch up with all of the differences. Also like giving spaces to Dreamochel to able to farm. The thing is, going to the late game, like Primal Beast along with the Mars and Natis Prophet, it's just like very hard to be handled. And I think like there is one particular moment when actually, I think like the one that Naga Siren was being kidnapped, right? When with all of the CC, we thought using the buyback first. Sorry, the BKB. When he's using the BKB, it's almost none that he can do about
already
that.
at low SP.
Yeah.
At the point, so.
I think like that particular moment actually like creating the moment for Time Philippines to actually control the movement to the side of Team Indonesia. And Lewis, I think like Lewis is just like super annoying with this Primal Beast, despite that Womi is dealing tons of damage and also stopping the movement from the side of Team Philippines at some particular moment. But I do feel like it's just like very hard for Womi to actually go further and get closer to the side of Team Philippines with all of the CC that they have.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad hero though in the late game for Team Mersau.
Yeah.
He is actually a early domination hero. He has a really strong early game, but up in the late game, he is just taking a lot of damage from Nature Prophet. Yeah, Song no, I think.
Oh no, not this one.
He died in this moment though, but the moment before that,
Yeah.
the time that when he used his Aegis, right?
Yeah. When he's using the Aegis, but he's still gonna be picked off, even with the Primal Beast and everything. That's why it's like it's a very tough moment, and I think like this moment also like very important because like, Womi is being picked up at that particular time, and Womi was using the buyback after that, and after that, Team Indonesia doesn't even have the buyback on the hand of Womi along with Mikoto, and it's bringing so much time because like from the side of Philippines, they're just like very disciplined over the movement they try to do. When they know that it's not gonna be very good for them, they just like stop the movement. They just retreating. They just don't want it over it. But this is gonna be the MVP for this game. It's gonna be Primal Beast.
Primal Beast,
Lewis.
yeah, Lewis.
With 15-4 and 15 here.
A really strong team fight hero with the Aghanim Scepter also coming on. Having a really great movement from the early game up until the late game. He is really everywhere.
He is. He is just like doing a lot of rotation, doing a lot of kill, doing a lot of time, a lot of movement. But yeah, Womi, I mean like from the side of Philippines, I do see that actually Ares with the Guardian Graves is actually helping so much from the side of Team Philippines.
Yeah.
And from Jewel with the hacks, I mean like with side of Ease along with the Refresher, double Arena of Blood. That is actually the one particular moment when Indonesia was starting to falling off after like 2 Arena of Blood that is being opened by Jewel. It's just like, okay, non-stop movement that needs to be dodged by the side of Indonesia, but it's just like very hard. But yeah, that is the second game. This is best of 3 series. Everything can happen. For the last game later on, who is going to be the winner for this match? Is it going to be Indonesia or Philippines? Because the one that is lose is going to be going to the lower bracket. But before we go jumping into the third game, we will have a short break, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned inside of the ISF 14 World Esports Championship 2022. We will be back.
Where I was born, I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. Gotta work for it, every day work for it. Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I sing alone, can't get much higher. It's in my bones, love true survivor. I stand alone, I keep on rising up to the throne. I won't stop fighting, 'cause I stand alone. Somebody turned off all the lights and try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. 'Cause I've been wild since I've been a kid, live my life hanging off the grid. No, I ain't never ever gonna quit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the opening ceremony of Indonesia Esports Summit and IESF 14th World Esports Championship Bali 2022.
Can't get much higher. It's in my bones. Love to survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the
Go right there. Go for it, ready, George. Let's go.
'cause I stand
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, into the ISF 14 World Esports Championship 2022. Still with me, Belajave, and also Anonym for our third match of the day. It's going to be Philippines versus Indonesia. Currently, we are on the third game right now. Well, the score is 1-1 for both of the sides. First game, Indonesia was taking a lot of advantage and also having a really huge good performance, but in second game, Philippines just like denying all of that. If despite it's a back and forth situation, Philippines able to secure the late game potential with that.
Wow, a really good performance coming from Philippines though. I don't expect them to have the late game advantage actually. I thought Night Prophet doesn't do much in the late game.
So do I actually.
BKB actually really good against Naga Siren. I think at that point, I think Naga, it's kind even though no one buying better on Naga, right? But
Yeah.
I think it's kind of worth it to fight off against the BKB Night Prophet. I think
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to deal.
There's no one that
with-
actually
with
can
him.
stop the BKB coming from the side of team
Philippines, yeah.
Philippines. And the Philippines, like despite that there is Song of Sirens, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
They still have the BKB and that Mars that's just like jumping in to open up the setup with the BKB towards that Naga Siren. It's just a huge potential for the Philippines. So yeah, we saw the second game. It's gonna be like that. What do you think actually is the main thing that is being the one that is actually bringing the winning for the side of Philippines?
They're utilizing their BKB pretty well. No damage at all while the BKB is being owned by Philippines. They're having a really good AoE team fight potential with Mars, Arena of Blood, also, along with Primal Beast Aghanim Scepter though.
Yeah.
They're having a really good momentum. And
It is.
actually, Womi kind of following off in the late game because Timbersaw cannot really do much in the late game. He doesn't have any disable until his BKB doesn't have any much damage actually along also with in the late game. So kind of hard for Indonesia with the draft though.
Okay. That's
Also, there is a saying though. A lot of Indonesian people also say, 5-man Indo will never work. Even though all of them is a star player in their respective club, I think in their respective team, when they're getting up together and create a team, it won't work. People always say that because no 5-man Indo team.
Is it because of
Nah,
the
do anything,
experience that we have? I mean,
Maybe in different kind of communication. I think, in my opinion, maybe because using English is a faster communication in Dota. I think when they're getting
understandable,
when they're
yeah.
getting out of 5-man Indonesia, it's kind of weird to use the English though.
yeah.
And you start using Indonesia as your communication, your main call in the game. And it's kind of different, I think, because they in their own respective team using the English. Maybe just one of the
It's
factors. I think,
shorter, yeah. When you
it's
say
shorter,
it, it's
maybe
shorter.
They just used to it already. Maybe just one of the factors, I think. Oh,
But
this
maybe
is-
it's also because of the experience. Is it because of that one? Because I don't think like right now, if we are talking about the Indonesian player, we have like tons of players, not tons, but if we have like several players that already go to the main stage of TR.
Yeah.
So I think like they have the experience right now to actually
No,
have.
no, don't read that. Don't read that. Kianik, please come here. Yeah, yeah.
No po kuya. Maraming
Yeah,
salamat po.
usually this person especially usually taunt a lot after Indonesia win. But this time, why are you so? Yeah,
Now he's calling his boss
yeah.
apparently.
He's just calling his boss after the loss.
Yeah. And now we're having with us this one last game. It's gonna be determining the upper bracket along with the lower bracket. It's gonna be a winning for the side of Philippines along from, or maybe even coming from the side of Indonesia. This is a reminder for you guys that the third game, it's gonna be determining the upper bracket. I mean, it's gonna be having an advantage of 1 point in the grand final later of best of 5.
Yeah.
So if the one that is coming from the upper bracket is going to the grand final, they already have 1 point and only need to secure 2 points to win all of the series. But here you go. This is gonna be the
5
draft pick
seconds remaining.
for our third game.
Yeah, already Lina from Mikoto getting the priority ban here.
Radiant team pick.
Mars, will it be contested for these? Because Mars is actually
Dire
going
team.
really well, but Silencer right there from the side of Philippines. I do feel like right now Silencer is just like top priority coming from both of the sides.
Yeah, pretty much safe option though. A really good hero against any kind of situation. Yeah. So a really good first pick potential coming
10
from Silencer.
seconds remaining.
And Indonesia will have their first and second pick.
Dire team
They
pick.
choose over Undying. They already realized his potential along with the Shadow Free.
Oh,
It's still a flexible pick though. Can be played as a mid lane with Mikoto, or maybe Dreamorchal is the one who will be playing Shadow Free. It's fine.
but
And
Nagas
Naga, yeah. Yeah, Naga.
directly directly picking over the Naga after what we saw in the previous game just now.
If Indonesia lose to Naga this time, it means Philippines just being a better team, I think.
Yeah.
With the Naga Siren pick, second pick already, they banning over
Radiant
Mars.
team back.
Mars is actually, Indonesia is the one banning over Mars.
Yeah, they don't want it. It means that they will be having something else because I think like Mars is still a very good option. Team result that they were showing is actually very well coming from that side of Indonesia, but Philippines, I mean like if they are the one who get over the Mars, it's gonna be harder for the side of Team Indonesia to contest it because actually the setup once again is coming really well from the side of Philippines.
Yeah. Naga Siren in the second pick, the fourth ban is actually
10
banning
seconds
earlier.
remaining.
Indonesia will choose one hero to ban
Radiant
again, and
team
he
back.
banned Primal Beast. A really troublesome hero in the second game. So maybe
Dollar
they are
team
glad
back.
they have it out like now. And Beastmaster also being banned by Philippines in the fifth ban.
Oh, it's a lot of, actually it's a lot of off-laner, a lot of hard lane hero that is being eliminated right now from both of the sides. It's still like, still plenty of options though for this one. Well, the peak is gonna be happen from the side of Indonesia. First, maybe a support that they want, if they want to do it later, but the ban. What kind of ban that they will try to put for this one as their last ban for this moment? Is it
Yeah.
gonna be the mid lane here from the side of Team Philippines? They didn't want to be outrange, so there's no Lina, Sniper
Maybe
maybe.
Sniper, yeah. Sniper is pretty decent ban actually. Especially against Shadowfin and
Dire
also
team
the Thompson coming
Radiant
from.
team pick.
But it's Clockwork.
Oh, it's Clockwork and they pick over Tiny. Tiny is still in the pool and they got it.
Yeah.
Still a flexible pick though. If the Shadowfin is carry, maybe Tiny can be a mid lane.
They can change it just like that.
Yeah.
Maybe like as simple as Tiny support,
10
just like what in
seconds
the
remaining.
first game, if I'm not mistaken, they tried to do that. Yeah, they're working really well in the first
5
game using that
seconds
one actually.
remaining.
Yeah.
So it's still a possibility here from the side of Team Indonesia for this one. But in Philippines, after having the Naga Siren along with the Silencer, they have like two combo breaker already with the Global Silence along with the Song of Siren. What kind of things that they will try to fit for this? Is it gonna be a support here, or maybe like a mid laner that they will try to control for, or maybe even the hard lane? Even the last track is still there. That prophet is still a viable options here.
So the third pick for the Philippines right now. Two picks at the same time for them though.
Oh,
I already have a carry though. I don't think like I said will be in other roles
Lane,
rather
yeah.
than carry, yeah.
I do agree with that. I mean, like the potential coming
Yeah,
from
someone's
the side
still using it, maybe with the combo from Disruptor, I think. But it's not that effective though. In this meta at least.
But yeah, I think like if they still want to pick over the XP here, they might be needing different kind of approach here because that there is no Beastmaster, Pangolier, Brute Primal Beast, Mars. I mean like Marcy is still gonna be there if they want to pick over, pick off.
Radiant
But if it's
team
Tide Hunter, it's also gonna be very good. But Gyrocopter, support
Oh,
Gyro?
Yeah, supposed to be a support Gyrocopter right now. Maybe they want the combo. Silencer support, Gyrocopter support with Naga Siren as a carry.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, after Tiny Shadowfiend along with the
5
Undying,
seconds
what kind of hero that they will try to put after? While we see that actually the Gyrocopter support along with the Naga Sirens and also the Silencer, it's like a global kind of stuff here coming from all of that with the, again, the call down with the Song of Siren along with the Global Silence. It's just gonna be like so good.
Yeah, they just need some disable right now. A really huge team fight potential already for
Dire
Philippines.
team pick.
They pick over Puck, so it's gonna be Puck mid lane, I mean.
A really good setup actually.
Yeah.
A really good combo from the side of Team Philippines, and I don't know how Indonesia gonna counter it without the global silence from the silencer. I mean, like there is no silencer coming from the side of Team Indonesia right now, and it because
10
potential. I
seconds
mean, like
remaining.
the rotation. If the Philippines able to do an early rotation
5
to actually
seconds
try to
remaining.
punish Team Indonesia, It's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, so they need to find something to handle Naga along with Puck.
What is a good one for this? A diving hero, the one that
Usually
can duel?
you need to have the instant initiation. I think they already have Tiny though. It's kind of good already.
So the Doom is gonna be great for the offlane and Tiny for the support, or
Doom
just
is
like
actually decent hero, a really good hero against Puck along with Naga Siren actually. They try to find something, maybe an offlane hero first for Romy. Because he already know the matchup, right? It's against Naga Siren.
Oh, this is just a really good draw coming from the side of Philippines, but this is a Legion Commander from the
Wow.
side of Indonesia right now.
A good dispel hero against a homing missile coming from Gyrocopter at least. Doesn't need to be concerned a lot about his homing missile. A really good dispel also
Dire
against
team back.
any kind of disable, especially Dream Coil maybe. If he can dispel himself using the Lotus, I think he can dispel another teammates using the press of attack for the global silence. Like,
Wow.
so
Team Philippines right
So
now.
Ember
10
Spirit's ban.
seconds remaining.
They are afraid DC Dufin gonna be a carry, so they're banning over Mikoto Zero.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they're banning every kind of possibility here for the side of Team Philippines. Well, for the side of Team Indonesia, this is gonna be the last thing that they need is gonna be the offlane, right? So they're banning every kind of offlane that is available right now. Marcy is the one that they choose to be eliminated right now. 20 seconds for the ban and 33 reserve time left from the side of Philippines. And last round is also being eliminated from the side of Philippines to Indonesia. Indonesia, one last ban.
Yeah, they
One
expect
ban.
a Dufin carry, I think.
I think so.
And Marcy is the one getting banned already.
Oh, wait a minute.
There is still
10 seconds remaining.
possibility though coming from Indonesia.
What if it's a draw ranger? No, I don't think it's going to
5
be good for him.
seconds remaining.
The road is decent, but Life Stealer I think is good. Against Naga Siren, against Puck also. Doesn't really concern himself with the homing missile coming from Gyrocopter.
Yeah. One last ban here. Indonesia still have 40 seconds for the reserve time right now. They still want to think what kind of best options to be eliminated. They don't want to have Philippines to have like a very strong XP lane as well, because so far I do think like all of the heroes that they're having is pretty
Radiant team
good
pick.
on their hand. But Tide Hunter, yeah, it does make sense for the combo, right? But Enigma is still available though. Enigma is still there though.
But
What
Philippines will be the one picking it first. But I think it's kind of tricky though. Black
Yeah.
Hole is a nice
10
addition
seconds
in the
remaining.
late game. If you were using the Song of the Siren, but in the early game you rely
5
so much on
seconds
the
remaining.
Eidolons. There is a lot of hero to counter that. The LC already a really good counter for the Enigma early in the game.
Okay, but let's see here from the side of Team Philippines. One last
They
chance.
can still go for Medusa for Indonesia though. If Philippines going for Enigma.
What if it's that Prophet of lane? That Prophet of lane, Magnus even.
Yeah, maybe.
Magnus, that Prophet. A lot of options. That Magnus, that Prophet, Enigma. They might be going for something else as well, but I think they're going to be picking the Magnus.
yeah.
Yes.
Magnus for the offlane position. A really good hero, especially if you have a melee carry, right?
Yeah, it's a
You
Naga
can
carry.
push Naga Siren farm. Already a fast hero to farm though. A really fast farming hero already on Naga Siren.
10
And
seconds
on
remaining.
top of that, they have Empower to boost the farm.
5
So this is
seconds
a
remaining.
really good situation already for the Philippines.
What is a good draft here for the side of Indonesia? I mean, like, this Shadow Fade. If it's like
Maybe,
Nancy going.
maybe they are the one that needs Natural Prophet like now.
Oh.
I don't know. Or maybe some Dreamwatch hero.
What if it's a nice life stealer?
Life Stealer is still fine. It's still good. Kind of
Not-
hard against RP though, but it's still,
Not
still
just
pretty decent.
Prophet, but a Razor here.
Choose your hero.
Wait,
So it's gonna be a Razor going for the off lane and mid lane's Shadowfin and carry LC.
no, I don't think carry LC. I think carry Razor with Shadowpin as a mid lane. or possibly a Razor mid lane still okay.
Okay. So all of the heroes that is being picked by the side of Philippines and Indonesia. By the side of Philippines side, I feel that it's more into the combo. And if they miss the chance, the possibility here for the momentum, it's gonna be very bad from the side of the Philippines because they are depending on the Global Silence, Song of Sirens, Cooldown, Hawk here with the Dream Coil along with their RP here, Reverse Polarity coming from the side of Magnus. Well, for the side of Indonesia, we know that actually with maybe the Undying, the Tombstone, with the Decay, Fresh Golem, or even the Toss and Balance coming from Tiny will be able to play quite early in the situation. And Razor going for the late game here with the Eye of Storm and also Static Link. Will they be able to do something with that?
Yeah. This is a really rough game for both of the team though. The deciding game.
But the Plasma Field will be giving so much vision though for the side of Razor.
There's a possibility also of Razor going for magical damage. Like we already have seen it once, but it's kind of tricky to use though. It's really tricky to use it.
Oh, we will just see it later because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the third game of the semi-final upper bracket here. Indonesia versus Philippines. Please give your support for your favorite team for this third game because it will determine who is staying in the upper bracket and who will be going to the lower bracket. Still with me, Velajave, and also my partner, Anonym, for this third game.
Yeah, here we go. They're ready though. They're preparing. They're still.
Oh.
They still want to win the fight though.
Definitely, with the drop that they're having, I do feel like from the side of Philippines, actually they're having so much things on their hand. They're having so much potential, but again, it depends on the execution. If the execution really works on the side of Team Philippines, it's going to be really great. But if they are not having that one, not having the momentum, or even having a struggle time for Naga to even farm well, I think it's going to be pretty bad for the side of Team Philippines because
you can't let Naga have a stacks though.
yeah,
Already having Empower on top of usual Naga pattern farm. This is gonna be a really scary Naga if we get a lot of momentum to it. So we're going straight into the game. This is the deciding game, the third game in best of 3 series between Philippines and also Indonesia.
yeah. And the bounty is also like gonna be very important in the early situation as well because like it's gonna help so much in the early movement, even Mango or maybe like the boots to be finished as soon as possible. And Legion Commander, I wonder about the laning phase though. I mean like the laning phase will be maybe going against a Naga along with a Silencer.
Wait. There is sun covering my screen though. I cannot see. Wait.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I think like the Shadow Pain going for the mid lane right now, it's just gonna be like going really well for the side of Team Indonesia right now. But Tiny going for the... So it's gonna be Razor, carry, and Tiny support Alcy going for the offlane at this moment, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's still a possibility here. So a lot of things can happen, definitely from both of the sides. But Magnus going against Shadow Pain in the early situation. Oops. On the
Trying
observer
to setting
board.
up some vision, trying to go for the drones. Indonesia in the bottom lane.
Maybe we'll take here 2 for 2 here.
You're in deep
Yes.
now.
This time, 2 bounty for Indonesia and 2 bounty for the Philippines. They're starting the match pretty evenly though. And a Razor carry for Zimocel with the
Okay.
Seedoof in mid lane.
Yeah. It's just like what they need at the moment to have everything like that. But the race coming from the Shadowfin actually can be a very aggressive movement from the side of Team Indonesia going against Team Philippines. And Team Philippines needs to hold up the movement that they have with that condition. Oops. Yeah, I mean like the leading phase with the rocket flare and everything coming from the side of this gyrocopter. Actually, it's gonna be rocket barrage. It's just like gonna be very painful towards the opponent side. I mean, from Indonesia, they really need to be careful over that one.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming. Mikoto just trying to get a lot of CS early on. It's actually a strong hero for Mikoto though, the Seedoof in.
Yeah, I mean like very, very comfortable hero, very good hero to be used usually by the side of Mikoto. And I think like Mikoto really want to win the laning phase against this Park. And again, a tiny LC going against Silencer and also Naga Siren. Definitely they will be Park alone by the presence coming from the side of this Silencer. And if the Silencer have the curse later, it will be more DPS that is given to the side of Team Indonesia.
Womi using the overwhelming odds. A really good spell against a lot of unit. Especially Illusion Hero from Naga Siren, right?
Yeah.
Strong spells. Wetmon just trying to harassing Gyrocopter there. Dimochal from behind. Kind of far. They still want to play it safe at least for now. Wetmon just playing really aggressive into the back line. Behind the creep wave.
I mean, like, right now, even, like, the DK that is given by the side of this Whitemon is just, like, giving so much, but oh, there it is. The mango is already being used here.
Whitemon just making sure Dimochal get all the farm he needs.
Yeah.
Already 11 last hit with 69. There's a lot, though, compared to Magnus, who only have 6 last hit as of now.
Yeah, and you know what? This even like the Mikoto right now is like having really good confidence and denying like 3 so far, slowing down the pace for this Park to actually able to farm something. And so far right now from the side of the Razor, I do feel like the Razor still need more time and still need more things to actually try to win against this Gyrocopter and along with this, sorry, with the Undying helping towards the Gyrocopter along with that Magnus. I mean, like the Magnus is not even able to get close to the Razor because the Razor is just having so huge of the range as well.
Yeah, Womi, pretty decent lane. She termination already with 1v9. Pretty much the same with Naga Siren. His opponent, the Everest is coming in, just disturbing Naga as she keep harassing over him.
Yeah. And even right now from the side of Team Indonesia, I think like the lead is not that far, and I think like from the Legend Commander later, if the duel damage is gonna be taken really well from the side of the Legend Commander, it might be really helping for the side of Indo. But I'm still very worried about the setup. We saw the disciplines coming from the side of Philippines in the previous game, so if they're having that and bringing that moment into this game, it's just gonna be so good.
Yeah, Homing Missile just reaching Whitemon there, stunning him out. There's no kills. But a really good lane already for Dimochal here. 22 last hit to 13 deny. Mikoto also having a really decent one. Pretty a little advantage, but a really good advantage.
Yeah. So far, the Razor even having a really good time to even farm with 27 last hit and 13 denies right now. He's slowing down the tempo for the Magnus because the Magnus having only like 10 last hit so far. And even not having so much movement that they can do for that. No deny, no anything. Even for this Gyro is also unable to get close because like the presence coming from the Whitemon with the TK and everything is just giving so much pressure to the side of Team Philippines at the moment. It's a very good early advantage here for the side of Team Indonesia. And also, if they can convert it into something else, it's just going to be so much better.
Yeah, they need to build some advantage early on for Indonesia though. To keep pressuring at the Dragons. You don't want Naga to get out of the jungle with the Emperor taking over every stacks. You cannot contest the farm after that.
Oh.
Womi just keep farming in the bottom lane. The fortification is there, maybe being used for the mid lane for Park. He gets out with the illusory orb. Already 5 minutes in. 1 more minute for the next power run to appear. The first power run in the game.
Oh, the power-up is going to be very important for that one. And I think, well, for this Indonesian team, I mean like Philippines right now, I think like if there is a Dream Foil, along with maybe RP, they might be start to try to do something with this one. And I think like if they, because I don't think like they will have like so much damage aside of coming from the Gyrocopter. The Gyrocopter is just like having maybe needed also to be using a damage item because like for the early game back again, I mean like the Naga not gonna be having like so much potential over the kill here, but Rocket Garage going over this Shadow Feed,
Oh,
the curse as
Mikoto.
well, and I think Mikoto will be the first blood here from the side of Team
Wow.
Philippines towards Indonesia. A literary orb still going to
double
the double
damage
damage
also.
right there, and the tombstone still gonna be there from the Whitemon side, but there is no one who wants to contest that.
Yeah, a really decent first blood right now. Booming easily coming in. Mikoto can't deal with it. And also with the double damage run on top of that, this part already have a really good timing, at least on the early.
Double damage.
Oh.
A must need to play to have against Mikoto.
Well. It's a very good movement here. Just like what I've mentioned, Gyrocopter is the one that is going to be needed to try to take over something in the early game. Like if they want to go against that kill, they really need something to actually given to the side of Team of Indonesia. That's why when they rotate, they really need that Gyrocopter. But it means that later on, whenever they have a setup, they really need the Gyrocopter. If not, they won't be having enough damage regarding that.
Yeah, pretty decent laning pace actually from Indonesia along with the Philippines. Philippines got the first blood, but Indonesia trying to move into the bottom, and the Avalanche doesn't connect onto Akashi. The dispel is there helping Jokem get away, but he already taking a lot of damage from the tower.
Yeah, and it's just like a very tough situation right there. Even for the Naga, I mean like the Naga not having like as much as this Razor. You can see how much last hit this Razor have. I mean like the job that is being done by Womi in the laning phase is just like so good with the 12 assists on his hand, slowing down the tempo coming from the Akashi. But they are not only able to stop there, they need to do more after that. They really need to lock on this.
Mikoto though being initiated on Grims onto the tower. Mikoto, Jokem is actually the one taking a lot of damage. The second kill from the Philippines onto Jokem. A really nice play. The Shadow Race coming. The second Shadow Race killing Gyrocopter off. The first kill for Indonesia is taken by Mikoto.
But it's so much better rather than having Mikoto to be down for the second time.
Yeah.
So it's like so much wise, and it's just like coming really well, coming from the side of that Tiny to actually backing him up right there. But Akashi, again, I was like mentioning, if they want to stop Akashi, it's just gonna be like very decent move. But Akashi is just like very hard to be handled if he's going to the jungle already with the read side, with the mirror image. I think like they will be having so much on the hand of the Naga. Well, right now, the netball is not too far, and we are already in 9 minutes of the game right now from both of the sides. They still need to catch up over the item, but the Avalanche.
The toss back onto Whitemon. He is waiting there with the decay, with the Thompson also. The toss is there, the damage is not enough, but Whitemon still keep chasing onto them Akashi. The Thompson is helping them so much though. Womi is behind them, helping Whitemon get away.
Yeah, I mean like, look at the condition that is being made by the side of this movement, and 2 kills on the hand of Team Indonesia just because of the movement that they done, and it's especially going for the Gyrocopter. It's just like very tough condition that can happen just now.
Yeah, really nice. Defenders coming in. Whitemon playing really well here, but shipment smoke from the Philippines. They're trying to move onto Indonesia jungle, so they have some vision onto Mikoto. Mikoto just
Oh no, this is not looking good.
roaming around the jungle. He tried to find some things near the outpost. Mikoto still on the low ground. He doesn't realize it.
I think like there's someone actually pinging on that.
Oh, but the smoke break. And to Jokem with the avalanche initiation. Jokem is pretty much alone. Puck is trying to run away. The second race is on. Aris trying to get away. The requirement is still holding on. Jokem is the one being taken care of. But Demon Child chasing onto Grims into the backline. He will get the kill. One more last hit. Demon Child still have a really decent kill, so.
It's a very good movement right there, taking care of the Gyrocopter despite that the Tiny is being taken care of. But I think like losing over the Pac-Man. Oh, the Legion Commander will get that dual point with Remote Chill taking the kill again in the bottom lane just now.
Demon Child already top of the board with a lot of netball there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
If they
attack.
can utilize this advantage right now, playing really aggressive, they can shut
Radiant
Naga
structures
down.
are fortified.
my
Already
God.
got a really nice kill onto Nagi Siren though with the first duel of the game.
Yeah, it's a first duel, and it's going to be helping up for the damage that can be given to the side of Team Indonesia. But yeah,
Philippines' bottom
Philippines
tower is
team, I
under
mean, like,
attack.
right now they really need to do something over the Razor. If they are able to shut down maybe the Razor and the progress coming to the Razor itself, it's just going to be so crazy. But Womi is a typical off carry. I mean, like, he's an off laner, but a typical a typical type of carry that is always trying to drag the game for the late game. So
Yeah.
I think like it's a very good option. So picking over the Legion Commander in the hand of Womi, which is performing really well. Even you can see it from the side of the network. But also, I think, to be honest, this is the very first time I saw this Mikoto having a hard time, a really hard time to even like having something on his hand. Like they're shooting down towards Mikoto most of the time, even for the farm, even for the presence. Whenever there's the Mikoto, they always try to initiate something.
Yeah, you're pressuring him really hard. Akashito still the bottom lane. Indonesia just trying to move onto Nagi Siren, but they cannot go away too far behind the second tower.
Yeah.
It's not the time to do it though. Still too early into the game.
It is just too early into the game right now. We're seeing right now, wow. I mean, like, Whitemon is the one is gonna be like having so much things to be brought up later. With the presence coming from the Whitemon, using everything on his hand, and I think like with the DK, with the Tombstone, it's gonna be a really good opener.
Ooh,
And-
duel, the second duel. He will get the
Crazy.
kill, the damage also onto Womi, the second duel damage win. A really nice one. Even though just a really small kill out of the fifth position supports from the Philippines, right?
But they can't collecting the damage of
Yeah.
the duel, so I don't think like it doesn't matter if it's a support or what. As long as they got the point, it's gonna be very good. But look at that one, the cold on along with the Dream Coil. It's
The
being
RP
used
though.
right now. The RP is there as well.
Oh.
It's been got dragged to the backside, but the plasma field still being used by the Dream Child, and the one that's been gonna be taken down is gonna be the Gyrocopter right there.
A really nice initiation from Philippines. They got the kill onto Mikoto though. A really nice trade though from Philippines. Really
Yeah.
huge kill. Only lose
Dire's
Gyrocopter
top
support
tower
on top
is
of that.
under attack.
Joel, have to be careful. There is some Tombstone. If he got in the front, he will be scouted out. But there is no more initiation coming from Philippines. There is no more RP. There is no more initiation.
Yeah,
Can't get
but
the skewer though.
actually, it's a lot of resources that is being used, you know? There is the Dream Coil, there is this cooldown, there is this RP, along with this keyword. I think like it's plenty of things that is being used despite the Naga. I think actually it's not joining the war to actually getting something regarding that. I mean like the movement that needs to be done by this Naga Siren is also needs to start by that, but the duel is there! And look at that with the global silence. I think this Puck will be taking the kill towards Womi at this moment, but
Ooh, the pressure attack here. The shockwave doesn't connect onto Womi though. Jokam still has the airplanes onto two heroes. Still have the toss also. That is no toss.
Mechans.
The toss is there, but the damage finally enough. The Dream Child coming from behind. The defensive Dream Coil onto Jokam. Lewis just tried to hold Jokam down. But Dream Child is there with the flare, with the plasma field. This static link also. Try to find some kills. Mikoto holding the double damage rules. He get the kills back, but Mikoto also pretty low. Jokam with the toss.
Jokam will be down maybe, but the Whitemon is there actually trying to give something, but plasma field from the side of this Dream Child is just so huge to give the damage towards Team Philippines, and they are losing 2 members as well. Legion
Two
Commander.
against two, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean like the Legion Commander that is all trying to open it up, the duel is actually baiting over the global silence and actually helping the rest of the player coming from the side of Indonesia to try to set up. Despite from Philippines, they are able to actually locking down the movement coming from Jokam. Despite they're not able to take the kill, but it's
Yeah.
also like stopping Mikoto as well.
Yeah, a really nice double silence though. Just preventing any potential for the follow-up coming from Indonesia. Jokam will surely follow it up with the French Toss combo if they doesn't use the global silence, right?
Yeah.
So Indonesia have to be more careful. Still having a little bit of advantage in terms of network, but it doesn't really show that much.
But I don't feel like
Philippines.
the mechans coming from the side of this Magnus, it's just like going really well to actually prevent the movement that can be done by Indonesia. You know, from this
Yeah.
Razor that is being a monster already with the Bloodstone on his hand so far. Is he gonna be building on a full magic?
Where is it?
Mikoto. I
Where
think
is
it's a top lane, bottom lane.
Bottom lane, Mikoto gets a kill though.
It's towards Spark and it's a solo kill.
A duel initiation, I think. A duel once again coming from Romy. The global silence already being popped onto the mid lane. Doesn't get anyone. Dreamwatch Child still trying to keep pressuring the mid lane though. With the Plasma Field along with the Eye of the Storm. The Stormstone being put also. They want to get this
Dire's
tower
top tower is under attack.
without any more global silence from the Philippines.
Oh, but I think they are aiming for something right now towards Dream Mochel. Dream Mochel is the main target right now
Radiant's
because how
bottom
free
tower
he
is under
is.
attack.
And now Mikoto recovering really fast right now to the side of the
Dire's top tower is under
network. We
attack.
can see that actually he is on the top already despite the Naga Siren once again still very free and able to maybe secure the kill. But there is some movement here with 3-man smoke from the side of Team Philippines. Are they going to be trying to
Ooh,
initiate
Dream
someone?
Coil. Underway with the press of the attack, helping Mikoto to get out. The duel is there.
Top tower is under
But yeah, just to hold on,
Oh.
the winner's damage actually given to Spark.
No, that is going to be a very huge damage. It's 18 plus here in the hand of Bach. Right up from the side of the Legend Commander with the hubs. I think like he's pretty much don't want them to chase over Mikoto.
Yeah.
That's why they are trying to do that. But the Reaper
Dreamwatch
Conrad-
Child with the Blaststone is not enough.
he's down.
Yeah, hasn't used the Eye of the Storm though after the Blaststone pop out. Just in time to use the Blaststone, but there is no lifesteal at all without the Eye of the Storm. But the race is there.
Did you mean to?
Finishing up Whitemon. Lewis got another kill.
It's 10 for 10 right now. 2 points plus for the side of Team Philippines after taking down the Razor along with Whitemon with the Undying. And now Mekan's in the hand of this Jericho while the Blink Dagger in the hand of Park. And I think for the side of this, Magnus still need more. Oh, he's finishing off the Blink Dagger apparently, and might be going for the Guardian Greaves at this moment. Well, for the Legend Commander, I think like Blink Dagger is also needed for that one. I think like if he's having that and he is able to maybe locking down into the gyrocopter or maybe even for the Naga Siren, it's going to be so much better. But it means the rest of the team need to follow, especially coming from the side of Shadow Fiend right here that is going maybe for the Daedalus.
Yeah, Naga actually really free in this game.
Yeah,
We got
it
a really
is.
good lane. Blaststone
Radiant's middle
in
tower
Razor, so this is Razor magical damage, right?
Yeah.
He's going for the Blaststone, maybe some Octarines, maybe some Refresher, maybe along with the Pipe.
Okay, so it's gonna be like very strong Razor kind of type because of like the Eye of Stone,
Yeah.
the Plasma Field. It's just gonna be very huge momentum that can be brought, and I think like with the static thing, and also like with the Eye of Sword, it's just gonna be super painful to watch Team Philippines into the late game. But remember, this is Naga Siren. Oh,
The movement though, the Dream Coil actually being popped out, if they will find Whitemon. It's only 1 kills, but Indonesia cannot find anything into it. But Shanti is scouting Mikoto. Mikoto is being spawned. The RP is dead. The Dispel, the Global Silence. Mikoto being locked in place. Cannot go away. Jokem actually still on the bad position. The Dream Coil Plasma Field is dead.
oh,
Song of the Siren.
Dire's middle tower
Answer 3 hero. They will find the initiation. They will go for Dreamwatch Child.
Ares.
Dreamwatch Child just really need that help. After is there, the Plasma Field try to find kill onto
Grims.
Grims. Really good backup though. Grims will be taken down though.
Yeah.
In behind the Reaper.
And I think it's going to be a really good kill to the side of Jimocha. And they're having another point in the hand of Womi here in the least of duel damage.
Yeah,
And
it's really good press to attack backup onto
Yeah.
Dreamwatch Child there.
it is. A really good backup. And they know the position of Park right now. If the Park not able to run away from that condition, he's still doing the TP. So I think like it's going to be pretty decent. He will be able to go back. He will be able to survive the condition and maybe even try to contest more later. But it's turning back the table again. We can see from replay how like the duel that has been done that is going directly with that one. Actually, I think this one is from previous one.
Yeah.
When they are actually losing so much, but the Womi that is coming.
Yeah, a really good backup for the
Yeah.
brace the attack. for the duel. Also, the 4-man flow coming from Indonesia right now, trying to find something. Into the mid lane, they found something. Scream duel again. Onto the race. The first race connected. The second race is ready. But they got another one. Maybe Park taking a lot of damage. Passive is there. Duel. The skewer Womi onto the tower to the damage is a lot for Womi to take it.
Oh my god, but they still get the duel damage. The Dream Coil is already being used right there. Oh, the last word along with the curse is given to the side of this Indonesian team. Mikoto needs to get back as soon as possible. But look at that one actually damage. Oh, there's still avalanche.
Toss into the Requiem of Soul! The damage is not enough, unfortunately. You cannot find the kills. A really nice combination though.
Yeah, it is. But so far we can see that actually there's silence coming again with the illusion of forcing the BKB to be popped, while we see that actually Akashi will be able to take the Jokem down on his hand. It's a 9-second BKB that is being used. It's a fresh
Radiant's
one.
bottom tower is under attack.
That is not a really good thing if they want to start and initiating another one later on. Well, for Dream Mochel, I think like he wants to finishing off the pipe of inside. He wants to try maybe to take something and maybe want to fight against it. But the global silence is already being used while Mikoto is being taken down in top lane with the help from Akashi, and they might be going for more. We are seeing that actually it's silence for Womi press the attack. He's aiming for the real Naga, but the Song of Siren is already being popped. There is still the TP.
Can someone cancel the FS? Not in range.
Yeah.
Nice try for Jokem, but there is no possible way to cancel the TP coming from
Dire's
Naga.
bottom tower is under
That
attack.
is
The song,
very hard. I mean, like,
Yeah.
if the song is being sung, it's gonna be very hard to actually go and dive for it.
Dire's bottom tower has
And
fallen.
it's, right now, from the side of Team Philippines, they are having 4,000 net worth lead here with 15 and 14 in the 22 minutes of the game. And it's gonna be the first Roshan if they are aiming for that.
yeah. Try to get it off. It's kind of long. Pretty long, Roshan.
I think they are not going to be able to take it at this moment. I mean, like, the damage that is not enough, but the pressing the attack, they want to have something.
Naga Illusion already scouts Mikoto, so they know something's going on inside the pit.
And
But Jokem is also there. Try to prevent the Illusion to scout the Roshan. Already, Roshan finished by Indonesia, taken by Mikoto for the Aegis.
I think that they want to force the war, you know? Like, this is the first Aegis, they might be doing some war, but so far the damage that is given by the side of Team Philippines is just like very, very good and very big as well. But I think like it's still gonna be very, very okay from the side of Team Philippines if they are gonna be trying to contest the Aegis leader, as long as they are not opening up a lot of these kills. 1 or 2 might be nice.
Yeah.
Global Silence, I think like Global Silence and Song of Sirens need to be like, along with RP, need to be locked. So the one that is need to be open maybe from the side of Cold Dawn along with the Dream Coil.
Yes, there is. Double damage on the right side of the river though. It's gonna be taken by Grim, denied actually. Indonesia right now falling behind. Even though they have the Aegis. They have a little bit of momentum there from the Aegis, but Naga, in terms of late game potential, this is gonna be a really scary Naga Siren coming up.
Yeah, I think like it's gonna be super scary though, especially for the late game. I don't think like there will be enough hitter for doing that. The MKB gonna be needed later for Mikoto if and only if this Naga will be going for the butter. But yeah,
Radiant's top
now
tower
they
is
need
under
to
attack.
implement and also like transfer all of the resources that they have, all of the objective that they have from the Aegis to
Radiant's
something,
top
and they are
tower
taking
has
it from the
fallen.
top tower.
Dire's
The first
bottom
top tower,
tower
I
is
think,
under
on their
attack.
hand. And also
Yeah.
a 4-man smoke right now.
They try to move onto the mid lane, try to sweep
Dire's middle tower
onto the
is
Philippine
under
side. The
attack.
overwhelming us, the trying to
Radiant's
clear the
top
wave
tower
though.
is under attack.
But there is some vision from the Philippine sides onto the high ground. They need to do what first before they take the fight. The Plasma Field doesn't reach Grims, but the Grims is pretty much alone in there. You have to go on. They try to TP out. The FS hasn't been used by Jokem. He doesn't realize what's going on. Doesn't know that the Grims is dipping in front of him.
Yeah. I think like it's because of really good position that
Yeah.
he's doing the
Dire's
TP.
middle tower
So I think
is
like it's
under
still
attack.
gonna be very okay. But the late game commander already collecting 76 of the duel points right here. I think like they still needed more rather than that. That's why maybe from the side of Team Philippines, they really need to be careful over the positioning because it might be Aries, it might be the Magnus, or even maybe coming from the side of the Naga to be picked off by the side of the Legend Commander. I mean, they're giving so much space here for the side of the Mikoto. You see that actually Mikoto having so much time to farm and even like catching up with the items that they are having.
There is an Arcane Rune on the left side of the river to be taken by Dreamochal. They're trying to keep pressuring the mid lane.
Yeah.
Naga, along with Macro, still on the bottom lane. The Wetmon being forced out, but Mikoto just lying there, trying to bait some movement. But there is no movement at all from the Philippines right now. Maybe they try to wait for the Aegis to be reclaimed before they make a move, right? Maybe.
Well, for the side of Team Jim Mochel right here, with the Boots of Travel going for the C-Pass maybe on that one, I think it's going to be super painful coming from the side of Team, from the Razor. And oh, it's a Daedalus that is not in the progress yet for the Seraphim because of the Manta that he needs to be doing because of the silence from the side of Team Philippines, because they still have the silence from the...
Duel! On the silencer, he got the winner's damage again. Mochel coming from behind will take on Gyrocopter with the move from Jokam also. Gets the kill. 2 men down, 2 support from Philippines at least.
Yeah, but it's a big skill, you know, with the cooldown along with the global silence. I think like at least for a couple more seconds, they're still going to be like very okay with the movement that they're doing. They're going to be more confident to even play objective towards the tower that it stays in the mid lane and also the bottom lane. We can see that actually from the Mikoto, he's aiming for that. Even Whiteman doing some split right now. He's trying to cut the wave from the creep right now.
Yeah. Indonesia having some vision though, Anto Marcos. They try to get it maybe. Well, it's off cooldown already. They already prepared to make some movement. Maybe with an initiation coming from Tiny also it's possible. They will get the second tower in the bottom lane. The Age is only 15 seconds left, so they have to get back. They don't have any Aegis left. You have to be careful with the smoke, with the movement, with the skewer potential coming from Magnus. Still out of range, still fine. He got away safely. So Aegis are already reclaimed right now.
Aegis is reclaimed. But the outpost will be secured here from the side of Team Indonesia. They're able to actually taking the tower right there. While in the top lane, we are seeing that actually the wave of the creep is actually going really well from the side of Team Philippines. They're doing a really good push here, maybe even coming from the side of the mirror image of the Naga. The Naga is just like going everywhere, just trying to aim every kind of possibility, even clearing over the wave of the creep.
Yeah, so
Telling sometimes.
Yeah. The main carry for Indonesia is going to be Mikoto in the late game.
Yeah.
He's the one scaling up with the right-click items, while Dreamochal is actually going for the magical damage, the Shiva Guard, even with the Blaston. Along with Hood of Defiance right now. 5-man smokes. Indonesia just trying to move.
The butter is almost been done here by the hand of Naga Siren after having heard of Taras, Orchid, Malavans along with the Manta style. And it means that from this Seraphim, they really need the MKB here.
Skewer onto the cam, onto the RP Jokam. Kind of go, wait, LC actually is the one they're taken. But the plasma field is there. Nagashan taking a lot of damage already. But Tiny from Jokam. The second kill from Philippines. 2 men down already from Indonesia. Dreamochal have to be careful. The song of the siren LC buyback. They try to fight back. Dreamochal doesn't have Bloodstone already. So this is gonna be a really dead Razor. Mikoto from behind. The homing missile jumping onto Mikoto. He's already destroying it. The double damage doesn't really feel like much from Mikoto.
The damage coming from the side of Naga is just like absolutely crazy with the Riptide and everything, but Requiem of Soul is already being used here. Phase shift by the side of this pack and still going for more hits. The silence coming right there, but Mikoto forced to use the BKB along the of the Lotus that is given to him, and it's forced 1 buyback and 2 deaths so far from the side of Team Indonesia.
Whoa, a really bad situation right now from Indonesia. They're getting pushed really hard.
And
And
it's
Akashi is still pressuring the mid lane.
And I think they will got it. Like for
He will
real.
get it.
They will got it. We already had hesitance coming from the side of Team Philippines, and I think without any kind of Aegis of Immortal, Team Indonesia is just like struggling so hard to handle all of the things from the side of Team Philippines. Just like what I've mentioned, they have like 5 big skills coming from the side of Philippines itself. They don't even need the big skill to claim up the Aegis because Aegis is the one that is being taken directly by the Roshan.
Yeah. Oh, the potential toss back to Jokem doesn't get anyone. Demontel comes in with a Dream Coil onto him. The Blasted already being popped out, the skill doesn't connect. The cooldown though dealing a lot of damage onto Jokem. The illusion from the Naga even.
Oh, Plasma
Demontel
Shield.
just trying to keep going onto Grims. He will find the kill. Not enough damage actually. The Eye of the Storm still active the duel onto the backline, finding Magnus. Jokem is actually being taken down. Also the illusion coming from the Naga. Dealing so much damage onto Dreamochal already, but 2 for 1. Pretty decent trade from Indonesia.
But if with Mikoto being taken down, it's not going to be very decent from the side of Indonesia right now. Womi already using the buyback just now, and it's almost time for Roshan.
Yeah.
Roshan will be up at this moment right now.
It's a really huge objective, especially Philippines has already losing 2 men. There is a chance though for Indonesia to make some movement out of the pit, maybe force another fight, 3 against 4 right now.
The butter is done by the hand of Naga Siren.
Yeah.
And they need MKB really, really bad. Well, for the side of the Shadow Fiend only have like what? BKB, the Dragon Lanes, and they still need for more for that Naga, for that one. They have over the Crystallis, and I think they really need to change the progress over the Dallas into the MKB, because if he's not going to that moment, the next one will be like more fatal from the side of Mikoto towards that Naga.
Yeah, they have some vision under the mid lane though, from Philippines. They have information about Indonesia. They know where the player from Indonesia are.
Well,
They're just waiting. This is gonna be a really huge fight because Roshan is at stakes. Two player from Indonesia, the song onto Dreamochal. He is pretty much alone with Womi behind him. Cannot do anything to help with the blast on Eye of the Storm. The skewer onto Womi. The RP hasn't been popped out yet. The army, but the duel is getting popped left. Magnus cannot to go from the RP. Akashi trying to get away. Is there any disable left? Akashi get away with it. But Dreamochal will not go down. He's still pretty safe. Aris is the one going down with the plasma field coming from Dreamochal. He is get the double kill. He
And
try to find the park. He's still running behind Dreamochal, just jumping onto him.
And he's using the Blink Dagger to actually running from that kind of condition patient, going back with illusory orb right now from the
A
side
little
of
bit
Lewis.
of hesitation for Magnus there using his RP. Don't get a chance. The duel just come onto him first. From Womi. Still have the RP though.
But the chances, the Akashi will take over. Maybe the white man right here is dominating for Akashi after taking that kill. Again, he's stacking up the gold on his hand. He's trying to pick up every kind of possibility here from the side of Team Philippines. And it's 2020 with 9,000 net worth in the hand of Team Philippines right now in the 34 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third game of semi-final upper bracket here between Indonesia along with Philippines.
Wow. A really good contribution in the last fight for Dreamochal though. Redmond just being picked off. Maybe Indonesia needs to wait for him to respond though. Just the moment. I thought the RP will be used at this moment, but he hesitating, but the duel comes up first along with the F-Reds and the plasma field from Dreamochal.
Yeah.
Akashi, no one there to cancel out his TP.
No, nothing. They don't have nothing for at that moment, even to actually stop it. And I think like Aries is supposed not to go to that area, despite that it's very risky Naga Siren move right there. But without any like CC, I think like still Naga Siren will be able to survive from that condition. If he's not going to that direction, he won't be sacrificing himself in that momentum. So I think like right now, Philippines they are still having like so much potential on their hand. Even the Off Turret along with the Lincoln Spear is already been done in the hand of this Puck.
Wow, Puck just using his Dream Coil trying to catch out to Cam, but the dispel coming from the drastic attack, helping Jokem get away. Still 10k gold from the Philippines. They got a really good momentum right now. Roshan pretty much ready though. One more big fight maybe
Maybe.
before
It's a
the
big win.
Roshan is available to be taken down.
But the Naga is getting harder and
Oh, the
harder.
toss back onto Duel. He will get Jaro. Womi gets another kills already at 188 damage.
Of duel damage
The
coming.
duel damage, yeah, the bonus duel damage onto Womi though.
It's already super painful, and the butter is done by the hand of this. Is it like Shadowfin is the one that's having that butter?
Dire
And
are
I think like
scanning.
he still needs to have the MKB at this moment. But yeah, climb up inside. We have the Shiva's guard, but the end snare is already being used just now.
Oh, the static link onto Song. Like as he tries to get away, is there any way to cancel his TP? No, there is nothing.
Смотрим дальше.
Maybe they can try to find some more. The D-Ward is already on. The Mortal playing really aggressive with it. He will try to get his Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, and I think like that's what the power coming from the side of the
Oh,
Team
they got,
Mochel.
yeah, they go for Roshan. They're starting to rush though. This is the second Roshan of the game. Aghanim Shard along with the Aegis. It's gonna be a really huge Roshan coming from Indonesia. There is no song, but there is still RP potential. The Mochel just running around the pit,
Or
trying to
even
find some
Kalda.
movement, yeah. But then it's gonna be taken down by Mikoto. One more hit shield to it. The Aegis is there for Mikoto. He got the hidden shot. The fight behind him will find Jokam. G-Man's Dream Coil. But they're
fall
a
down.
little bit late already. Womi taken a lot of damage, but Requiem of Soul for the defensive measure though.
And even chasing right
And
now. Pak,
Okay.
there is no duel from the side of LC. If the Legion Commander have it, I think like they will try to go something for that one. But even the duel just now not even able to take the kill towards the Team Philippines. And now Akashi is still looking very strong with the side of East even.
Oh, Hontos and the Skewer. Womi is alone.
And it's 600, 700 even. Gold swings just by taking down Womi at that particular moment. When they know that actually they're having this, the Aegis of Immortal, and also there's still a penalty for Womi after doing the buyback before. So I think like it's still a very hard moment. It's like 70 seconds of that kind of momentum, but oh, a valid sauce is being used, but
Okay.
Jokam is doing too much damage. Shiva's guard is dead, but the army focusing over two heroes
onto
as
the
a skewer.
cliff. But the toss onto Mochel. He takes himself onto the low ground again, but Mochel is already taking a lot of damage. Whitemon already being taken care of. G-Man's down for its side of Indonesia. Mochel is alone in the front. He cannot survive this.
And I think
Oh,
it's
and also with the Mikoto, he still got the Aegis though, but can he survive it? The Aegis will be found. They are waiting for it. The second round maybe, Mikoto. He tried to find it, the Hex. So it's too deep maybe, it's
Dire's
too deep.
middle tower is under
They don't want to play it too greedy though.
I mean, like losing 3 members, even forcing the buyback coming from the side of Tiny, just like so huge performance coming from the side of Team Philippines. And Philippines right now will be trying to go to the high ground. Akashi with the butter. It's like very hard to even giving the damage towards Akashi itself. And they will be trying to take one set of ranks, but what
The
will happen?
Hontos again. But Mikoto has used the BKB Joel taking a lot of damage already, but he can't get away.
Akashi.
There's nothing to punish him.
Yeah, I think like Akashi is also like
And
very
they
hard.
still need to wait over Mochel though.
They cannot do anything at this moment. They're just like able to maybe farm a little bit, try to hold it the game first, coming from the side of Indonesia. Well, for the side of Philippines, with all of the big skill on their hand with the Dream Coil and even the cooldown is actually giving so much slow to the side of Indonesia, and the setup that can be done by Jewel with the Magnus is just actually really, really great. And the RP so far actually
Dire's
really
bottom
helping to
tower
get
is
over the
under
kill.
attack.
And we thought the BKB that on the other heroes, I think it's gonna be very hard. But the song?
No,
it the song? It's not.
it's a huge coming from the Mochel.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
15k gold plate already. Even with the Aegis from Indonesia, they cannot get anything done.
You're in deep
This
now.
Naga is already really strong.
It
A really
is.
solid performance coming from Philippines though. There's a potential pick off using the Skewer, Hontos Skewer combination, right? But they try to find some vision. The smoke break, the avalanche doesn't connect onto Grim. They're just trying to reward the vision. The hot toss keyword again onto Jokem. The duel, the global silence. They need to find the Magnus first. Magnus is being taken down. But Akashi still have the Song of the Siren. They need something to cancel him. Akashi still not backing down. Statically onto the real hero. They found the real Akashi right now. Dimochel being stunned. They don't have enough damage onto Akashi, but Dimochel is the one taking a lot of damage. The Requiem being held by Mikoto. They try to find something. Requiem is not being popped out yet.
Yeah, it's still being held up, and right now from the side of Team Philippines, they are stalling the time, and they got it really well. No one is actually giving enough damage to the side of Akashi. Akashi, she keep just regen himself, and it's just like very hard to be handled. No one is actually able to control the movement coming from the Akashi at this moment. Even we can see it from the Seraphine or even from the Legion Commander. Yeah, there is a static link to actually try to steal the damage coming from the side of Naga. But if there is an invasion on the head of this Naga, how can we actually handle that one? That's what actually happens right now. Even the Grims, if Grims is making over the Aghanims later, I think it's going to be very hard to the side of Team Indonesia. While Indonesia having a lot of things that need to be fixed, then the buyback is still very far away. The difference of the item, the difference in the network, because it's 15,000 network differences at this 41 minutes game.
Yeah. They need to find some momentum right now. Having a pretty decent fight though. The dual damage keeps stacking up for Romi already. But
And is it like still 188 or already more than that?
They just got one kill onto Magnus in the last fight. So one more duel damage for Romi in that time.
Well, Womi.
An Hurricane for Lewis though. They need an honest one for Puck. I think it's really hard to fight with Puck just forcing your backline to be the target. But there is some initiation right now onto Dimochel. Doesn't have any vision. The Dream Point being popped out in the backline. They will try to find Whitemon, but Dimochel is in front of the duel also with the skewer initiation. Whitemon with the Tombstone to beat the Flash Golem. Also, Whitemon is pretty much really tanky right now. They try to find Joel with the duel. With the static link also coming from the Dimochel. Can they get the damage? The damage is there for
Womi.
For Womi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The damage is there for Womi despite the kill is taken by the hand of Dimochel, and they're still aiming for more right here. Look at that one. Actually, Mikoto tried to do some push hit, but the evasion and
with the BKB, he can cancel with the Requiem of Soul. He canceled the TP. This is a potentially a really huge kill onto Akashi. The damage is there. Womi will get the kill, and to Akashi, Dimochel is the one actually taking that one.
Oh my god.
But a really huge kill.
Oh my god, this is so huge coming from that one, but the Dream Coil once again is being used into 3 members of the side of Team Indonesia, while for this Puck is still able to go back, while the push needs to be done by Team Indonesia in the mid lane along with the top lane.
What a play from Mikoto though.
It is.
The timing.
The Requiem of Soul, right?
He has the BKB at the same time as the song. So he does the song, cancelling his TP, calling his teammate to TP out onto the top lane.
And able to secure the kill towards the Naga that is very hard to be killed so far.
Yeah, look at the time, look at the time. The same time the song is popped, the same time Mikoto using his BKB, the Requiem cancelling his TP. There is also Womi there, even without the duel. He got enough damage.
Yeah.
Kill the Naga.
He's having 500 damage right now for one right click from the side of this Legion Commander from Womi and Mikoto. I think like the progress of the next item will be like so much important for Mikoto right now, and the Requiem of Soul is just like so much help in the hand of this particular Naga moment. I mean, the Naga is just like very annoying at the moment, and the Dimochel with the refresher up along with the Aghanim Scepter.
He found Lewis though, without any disable coming from Dimochel. He tried to bulk side of ice, that avalanche, trying to find some kills onto Puck. He's already far behind. There is some vision though, instantly getting rewarded. But smoke, skewer onto Hortos. The global silence is there. They take down Whitemon. But can they get out after this? The duel onto Naga.
Oh no.
They will try to find the Naga though. From behind, Mikoto having a duel damage. The plasma field is there. Akashi taking a lot of damage. A lot of plasma field into the Requiem of Soul. Dimochel still going on.
That's
Dream
new image coming from the side, right? That one, but the
The
plasma
RP.
sphere still there. Look at that one. The Song of Siren is being used right there, but Mikoto is still gonna be able to hold a lot of damage. Well,
Akashi
Akashi.
though, the offense coming out, the toss is on. Akashi already at low SP, but no one there. They need to keep charging onto Akashi. They will get the kill. One more hit. Akashi pretty low already.
Under attack.
Doesn't have detection. Doesn't have detection. The mirror image coming on. But Akashi, the Eel Scepter from Jukam. Demotel behind them. Wami trying. Oh, they know it. They know it. They know the real Akashi is the Plasma Field. With the Aghanim Scepter, Akashi finally being taken care of. He got onto the Grims also. 4 men down from the Philippines. Only 2 heroes. Only 2 support active from Indonesia is the casualties.
Oh my god.
They start going onto the high ground. Maybe it can go for Roshan, I think.
With that refresher along with a gun in the hand of Dream Mochel, everything is quite changes right now. And the Punk is the main target right now. Phase shift is happening. Illusory Orb, Dream Coil even forcing the payback right now from the side of the Gyrocopter. But look at the global silence. They are trying to initiate it towards Womi, but Womi able to go back. Well, the side of
Dream
this
Mochel,
one.
though.
Dream Mochel facing 2 members directly from the side of Philippines. Will they be able to do it? Because of that
Whoa.
coming from Lewis to
Dream
stop
Mochel.
the Mochel. Dream Mochel still able to survive, but not for so long. Dream Mochel is down.
Whoa. Almost got the dieback and the gyrocopter actually.
Oh, this is just so heavy right now. Even like Womi is surviving that kind of condition. It's supposed not. It was like a very. It was light moment. Yeah, Womi almost get caught. If Womi still have the mana, I think like if he's backing up the player from the side of Team Indonesia, especially for the Mocha, it will be very hefty. But oh, the Park.
Still have to get it dagger though, the team coin, but the duel is already connected. This is gonna be a really huge kill if they can get it. The passive is that the RP counter coming on. Lewis taking a lot of damage already. He got on the left side. The offense is waiting for him to dagger out, but Lewis can joke and found him. Whitemon with the zombie, 2 zombies chasing under the well. But call down from behind, Akashi in front of Jokam. He will try to find some kills with the 2 cores being down. Indonesia cannot get away.
Oh my god, Akashi is just too strong at this moment. Well, we see that actually for this one, Whitemon won't be able to survive from the condition coming
Wow.
from Lewis along with Akashi. They are going for the high ground and they might be taking 1 set of racks in top lane without the buyback that needs to be done by the side of Indonesia, I think.
Whoa, a really huge shot coming from Indonesia. A really good advantage right now from Philippines. They are playing really well and they got onto the pit right now. They're playing a good objective. They try to find the Ross. A really good rush to have.
Oh, Womi is still gonna be too. Okay, this is gonna be Aghanim blessing.
Yeah.
Again, to the side of Philippines. Oh, a buyback needs to be done here by the side of Indonesia, but they are not gonna be able to contest this one. So I think it's still gonna be a huge momentum for Team Philippines with the Aghanim, with the cheese, with the Aegis of Immortal and Nagasari. It's just like very hard to be killed.
Whoa.
There is no MKB for countering that one.
Whoa, what a match though. What a game.
It's 23,000 net worth on the hand of Philippines. At this moment, I don't think like net worth is just like a very big thing because it's only a momentum. I mean like it's cool item coming from both of the sides, but oh ho.
The horn toss again onto Mikoto. This time Mikoto, can he get away? This is a really big kill. Big AB being popped out. Mikoto still have it. Mikoto has trying to run away. The dispel is there. The 4th staff helping Mikoto. The revive of soul can't be used by Mikoto. He gets fleece. The revive is there. Akashi is getting revive. A really nice revive onto Duel. The offense, also the RP. But Aga cannot be taken down. Mikoto has to use the buyback. Akashi still has the Aegis though. The Aegis is really hard to beat.
Oh my god, the Akashi is still alive. Even the Aegis is still gonna be there. What we are seeing that actually the Whitemon almost died back again. We know that actually he doesn't have any buyback at this moment. When we are seeing that actually Jewel is the one that's been taken care of in the hand of Dream Mochel. And Dream Mochel still seeking for more right now with quite low HP at the moment.
They're trying to find the creeps. They're trying to find INF still with the Blastone. They're trying to keep pushing the bottom wave before TP to defend the mid.
Akashi still have the cheese on him at this moment. He is just a monster. Well, for Jokam and Mikoto. I think like Mikoto is the main target from the side of Team Philippines right now. They really wants them. They really wants the Mikoto along with the Legion Commander Womi's presence. But while the Octarine is already been done in the hand of Gyrocopter. So the next war with the Octarine on the hand of these Screams, it's just gonna be super painful. And the Park here with the Octarine as well. It's just gonna be like super annoying coming from the side of Park. Well, for the side of the Gyrocopter with either lanes, actually it's gonna be like very helping in terms of the homing missile and rocket barrage.
Yeah. The Aghanim chapter from Remotel, though, the double plasma field is there.
Remember, they don't have any buyback, so it might be a disaster if one side movement is not done really well from the side of Indonesia.
Yeah. As of now, anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen. Oh, Womi know it. Womi know there is one.
Oh,
Oh,
they
particular.
found Akashi, they call someone, the TP is there. This is gonna be a really huge kill from Indonesia. They got the kill onto Akashi.
Oh my God,
A
that is.
very huge kill that they need.
It's a 2,500 swing happens just because
Whoa.
they're taking that Akashi down. Akashi doesn't even realize that Womi is there with all of the resources that he's having.
Whoa.
That is crazy. And
80-second respawn time.
it's a long time.
Yeah.
And
They
Indonesia.
they have a ward though behind. They're spotting here some hero Park in the bottom lane. They're picking
Dire's
over
bottom
Park.
barracks are under attack.
You're in deep
Well,
now.
34-32 right now. And I think like the only thing that Park can do at the moment is only like doing some clearing over the creep here. Well, momentum will be like very important later for the side of in Philippines and also Indonesia. One slight move, it's over.
Yeah, Mikoto
Remember.
has to be careful though. This is the only hero that don't have any buyback. Mikoto being jumped on by Park. He's still pretty confident in the mid lane though.
Ooh, this is 52 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, into the third game of the semi-final upper bracket once again. And the BKB might be one of the things that is aimed by the... Oh my God, this is going to be Dagon level 5?
Oh, level 5 Dagon. They need to burst some them down.
Oh,
They want to burst someone. They
level
really need
5.
though.
And it's Refresher Orb as well, coming from the side of the Park. And they really need a big war that can happen right now. It's Satanic in the hand of Shadowfiend.
Radiant
Well,
are
the damage
scanning.
is pretty huge with the Daedalus and
Radiant's
everything.
middle tower is under attack.
Well, it depends on the setup though. If the Legion Commander able to lock down one member from the side of Philippines, I think it's going to be a very good setup. But Rimochel also needs to taking care of his position. Oh, the
Yeah.
smoke.
He's the one that can spout out Akashi, right?
Yeah.
He deals a lot of damage. The horn toss onto Dreamochel. The skewer is there. The RP actually, along with the global side, Dreamochel cannot go away. He is being taken down. The instant buyback coming from Dreamochel. Weapon else actually also coming from behind. Dreamochel will take a lot of damage. He's got the kill out of the answer. He wants more.
They are still chasing where is the real Akashi going, but look
Grims.
at... Oh, the Song of Siren.
Wait,
right here.
Dreamochel is in a very weird position. Womi taking a lot of damage out of the Soul Reap actually helping Womi. The toss is there. Puck cannot be taken down. Dreamochel is in the front right now.
Oh my God, well we are
Dreamochel,
seeing...
look at that. He's playing really aggressive onto Akashi. The hot toss getting him away.
But
he
Joel-
doesn't have any buyback. He need to be careful. Dreamochel at the enemy fountain right now.
No, the Shiva is already being used. Mikoto and Womi
Wait.
backing him up, and they are going to be going for the
Wait.
high ground. This is tier 3 high ground without any silence there. We are seeing the silence here.
Ooh.
Dream Coil as well. There's still Soul Rip coming from the side of that one, but the cooldown
Oh
is
my
on the
God.
other hand. When we are seeing actually the damage coming from Mikoto is just so huge, and
But
even the
Dreamochel-
farm will be done as well. But look at that one. The tower in tier 3 is being taken care of.
Well, they are having a really good moment right now. They try to find the kill under the Rex. Akashi taking a lot of damage already. They don't have any detection, but they are going for Grims. They
Gyrocopter.
will get the Gyrocopter kill. Dreamochel still really strong on front. Forcing 2 buybacks already from Philippines.
And they are having the back of Womi,
Akashi,
Akashi.
though.
will be on the eye of the storm right now by the Dream Mortal. Plasma field is still there. The starting storm is being used. The Manta as well, but Jokam is very low and will be taken down in the hand of the Punk. There will be another buyback, but the Hacks is already being taken care of.
Oh,
well, we see that actually they're taking
Oh
the
my
fourth
God.
tower right now from the side of Philippines. They really
What the
want to
song?
end the game, but the Song of Siren has
They
been
want to
sung.
find Womi though. He keeps using the pressure attack, but the
But
duel
the
is there.
DKB is there. The duel might be popped right
Duel
there
was
to the
Akashi
Akashi.
to kill, baby. Akashi already taking a lot of damage. The Avalanche Stars combo. Anto Akashi will take him down. The buyback is there.
Oh
They
my
instantly
God.
use buyback. They need to reset the fight.
They will try to get back, but we
The
are seeing the
global.
plasma shield, the global stance, the RP is being used,
Dream
the
Mortal.
Riptide as well. We got the damage, the Mikoto, the trying to open, Mikoto is down, but we don't actually
Oh,
have
the Immortal though, he got to that. He will be diebacked on the last chance. It's supposed to be GG right now. All Indonesian fire will be taken down. And Philippines. What a nice fight. What a nice game. A perfect buyback for Naga Siren right now. And it's already GG.
It's a
2-1. Indonesia will move on onto the lower bracket right now as of Philippines already secured the top 3 spots into the
Whoa.
upper bracket final.
Whoa, but a really good performance though so far coming from Indonesia along with the Philippines one right here. It's a very worth it game here. Best of 3 coming from both of the sides. How the Philippines able to hold up a lot of things and even the buyback, the last buyback coming from Akashi. They
Yeah.
want to disengage from that
Indonesia need to
situation.
reset the fight goal.
They want to disengage really bad, but you know.
But the Hornets and skill were really forcing them to keep fighting.
And there
Really
is
well
nothing
played for Luis.
that they can
With
do on
Joel,
that
yeah.
moment. Nothing. It's just like very hard moment from the side of Indonesia right there.
Oh my god. What a play, what a match. A really hard fought match from Philippines here.
But Womi, again, it's so much annoying to decide of that one. When Womi is done, when
Yeah.
he's down, it's just like everything is on the favor on the side of Team Philippines.
The level 25 talent of the pressure attack, right? That's what makes them really strong into the late game.
Oh, this is our winner in the semi-final upper bracket, Philippines!
Ooh, congratulations on the Philippines. Securing top 3 spots onto the upper bracket final. They are waiting for their enemy there. So Indonesia will move on onto the lower bracket. They will play again tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, they will fight again tomorrow. What an amazing performance coming from all of them. I mean, the Akashi is just like very
Wow.
hard to take Akashi down. It's very hard to do so.
Yeah, especially they have some momentum though to take Akashi. If you want are really strong to handle Akashi.
It
But
is.
the moment when Akashi using the buyback, they are not ready.
There's
And-
no other resource to actually stop that one.
Yeah, look at the highlight. Wow, what a match.
It is, it is. We can see that actually since the early beginning, we can see how powerful Dreamochel is with the movement that he is doing. But again, the setup that is being brought by Joel with the reverse polarity, along with the global silence and actually stopping anyone from the side of Indonesia, is just like giving so much chance. Even Akashi using tons of good Song of Sirens to stop the movement coming from the Indonesian side. And when there's one time that actually from the side of Indonesia collecting a lot of duel damage, but again the setup that can be given with the Dream Coil, with the RP, even the cooldown, is just like quite hard to handle. You know, with all of the CC, with all of the big skill, and even like pick off over pick off, it's been done by the side of Team Philippines, knowing that is a lot of chances that they are gonna be able to win over a big war. And when there's, I think like this one is also like very bad situation for Indonesia, and Philippines able to secure
Yeah.
a lot of things because Mikoto is also being taken care of, and even the Aegis of Immortal. One of the things and one moment that they are having the advantage is no longer on their hand.
Yeah. I thought Philippines are having a really good advantage up until that, but Indonesia keep fighting on though. You find some good kills. Akashi there, really hard to deal with. A really strong hero generally, a really great player also.
But Jimocha is just like very confident with the blood soul along with the refresher. and
Especially with the help of LC, right? The level 25 talent of Crash the attack. Helping him so much in this
But this is
area.
also like not really
Yeah.
good situation for Jimocha because Jimocha, yeah, he almost get caught. Him is getting the gyrocopter, but after that he's just like being taken care of.
Yeah. Nice counter initiation also.
Akashi
This
just played
Magnus
really well.
Magnus is just a really huge problem also from Indonesia though.
I think like this is the momentum when they're getting the Akashi's one. I think like Akashi staying there and being picked up is just a huge moment. But again, with all of the big skill that they're having that is going on, and LC is the one that receiving that much damage at that moment, it's going crazy. And Rimocha at this moment is just so good. I think like from Indonesia, they are forcing the things too much from the side on the hand of
They don't expect the
Philippines.
buyback though.
Yeah.
They don't expect the buyback to be instantly being used. This is the moment the buyback, the spot of the buyback instantly.
Yeah.
They're still trying to get away, but they're already in a really bad position, and even the skewer just doesn't let him get away easily. The
RP.
the skewer onto RP from the horn toss initiation.
Yeah.
Still have the chase of the Philippines, Akashi.
I think also like being silenced, being disabled, having everything on their hand. It's just like being so hard, and the dieback is like 2 minutes of respawn time. So there is nothing that from Indonesian team can do from that kind of situation. So Philippines
That's the
is
only
just like
chance
so
they can win the
strong.
fight though.
Yeah,
Both of them actually. If
Both
they
of
lose
them.
Naga Sharon again, it's gonna be a dieback for Naga Sharon, right?
yeah.
But this is the MVP Park, the one that taking all the backline, buying a lot of time for the Naga though. Really
Yeah.
annoying hero to deal with.
10-3 and 23 KDA here from the pack with
What
the
a
Lincoln
power
Spear.
performance from Louise.
And also the Dagon. Actually, the
Yeah.
Dagon is actually bursting down. I think like they are aiming at Womi at that moment.
I mean at every support also.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Because they don't want Womi to actually giving the press of the attack always to the side of Dreamwatcher, because Dreamwatcher is just very confident, just moving around with all of the things that he's doing. But again, Lewis with the Dagon in the last second, actually with the Ray Purser ARP as well, with the Dream Coil that can be used over and over to the side of Indonesia. It's just like giving so much stuff. And Grimm's using the Octarine Core. It's also like really helping for him
Yeah.
to actually help up about the damage towards Team Indonesia.